It's definitely voice lifetime.
You're a
Just
lie.
hyperface saying time is a lie.
Yeah, you missed that. It is.
Or are you testing to make sure where we can be heard this time?
No. I mean,
heard us.
I just consciously made sure to go and unmute you this time.
Oh, okay.
So you're unmuted. So you
Yeah.
should be heard.
Are we?
Hi, everybody.
I just hadn't unmuted you before Dave said what he said. I had to wait. Unmute.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's time's bonus. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Is it a lie though when we like agree on a conscientious?
Conscientious.
Yes, if everybody agrees on something, but it's still not true, it's still not true.
Yeah.
Except for like language. Like if we all agree that a word means a thing, then totally.
Then it
Because
means
that's
that.
language, right? But if we all just agreed gravity wasn't real, that wouldn't make it so.
What are we,
It would still be
orcs?
a lie.
We could all agree it wasn't called gravity, but
Yeah, we could totally do that, but we can't just all agree that it doesn't actually exist.
It's called gravity because of a man who ate too much gravy. He got real fat, and he started attracting small objects into his orbit, and they called it gravity.
wow.
I don't
Good
think that's
gravity,
true.
everybody.
To be
Pretty sure
fair,
that's not
we
true,
don't necessarily know if like everyone agreed that gravity didn't exist if it would just stop existing.
That is true. That is true.
There are
That
a
is
lot
an
of people
unproven
now.
thing. We could get a whole like extra weird like test thing going where if we just got everybody to agree, but then the problem is too you can't be sure if people actually agree or if they're just saying
Yeah.
they agree. Yeah, you
But-
run into a whole other mess of points.
But yeah, thus far the evidence points to the fact that just willing things to be or not be does not really accomplish much, except maybe aligning you to go and do the thing. Like visualization works, but that's not
Yeah.
an effect on the physical world. That's an effect on the internal, right?
Exactly. And I mean the power of like
This is all
Suggestion.
assuming that's what Molly was going to ask.
I was gonna say the power of suggestion, positive thinking, all those things. We've seen effects of those. However, just absolute, utter disbelief by the majority of people does not change the physical world around us. To our extensive knowledge, I should say, and testing. Right.
To the extent of our knowledge.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not wording very well today. I have a lot of spray paint in my nose still. I really do. That's not even a joke. I used Q-tips to like clean out my nose. I had to spray paint air bottles today, and it was so windy that as I'm spray painting, it's just constantly blowing back into my face and stuff. And I took like Q-tips and cleaned out my nose, and I'm still getting yellow.
Dave respirators.
Yeesh.
We didn't have one, and I didn't think about it.
Well,
Beforehand.
was
Somebody
that
who
what you were
painted
gonna
a lot
ask?
of things.
Was that
Me?
what you were going to ask, Molly?
No,
Oh,
Oh, what were you
and
gonna
I've
ask?
forgotten.
About the conscientiousness.
I don't remember anymore.
I saw a post that was, we can make the world flat if we wanted to, and then somebody's like, and then he admins that he's like, I meant like smooth, like take down mountains and stuff, but I like the idea that we could just make flat Earth. What people thought he meant. He's like, no, like make it smooth. Like if we really wanted, yeah, we could just smooth out the Earth, you know.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds like that'd be an awful idea.
Briefly.
Yeah, nature and erosion and a whole bunch of other things. Would have something to say about
Volcanoes
that.
and whatnot, yeah.
Earthquakes.
But
Well,
like,
I just
can you
mean like
imagine-
animals even.
Can you
Dude.
imagine if like everything was like smooth and polished and then you like slip? Bro, you're just gone.
All the way around.
You have to like call ahead to like places you're about to pass. Be like, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in 3 days. Somebody hold that hot dog.
What if all the people on the Earth stood in the Western Hemisphere at the same time? The combined weight do anything wonky to the Earth's tilt? What if they jumped? At the same time.
Vsauce had a video about that. I don't think anything happens.
Probably not.
Yeah, we
you know?
don't have enough.
Oh, hello, spammer. Let's see.
Yeah, no, we don't really do that. Whoever or whatever you are. So you gotta.
Escalatingle? Wait, escalate. Escalate?
Listen, our 5
You're not the
viewers
person, Panda. You're
don't
not the
come
person
here
to
to get
try and
ads
read
thrown
the
in their
things that aren't
faces,
really
alright?
English.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Except
which,
by
this
us.
is sad.
Waiting.
I'm gonna snooze this ad right
Except
now
by us.
to make my point. Snoozed. Now nobody gets an ad for a while. Does that affect our
that's
revenue?
nice.
Hell yeah, it does. But who cares?
Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to take that off, but I have
no,
not.
Just go ahead and ban him.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to, but I clicked on the wrong one because we're right next to each other. Speaking of that.
No, I saw an interesting fact that all the combined weight of all humans on the Earth is roughly the same as all the combined weight of all the ants on the Earth. And, like, there was no like
Damn.
scientific post about that, but if you think about it, I'm like, yeah,
It's
okay.
really interesting, though,
I mean,
the
that makes
number
sense
disparity
if you
in
think about it,
amount of ants, the amount of humans, though, to get to that weight.
I mean, this
Yeah.
really is their planet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They are.
I mean, well, insects in general, not just ants, but
Oh, okay, I was like, wait.
insects in
Bugs.
general.
Bugs.
Bugs.
There's way, way more of them than there are of us. And also...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they rose up. Well, we'll just
No.
let you know.
Ellie, no. It's
No, it
I mean-
wasn't.
I would like a corgi-sized rhinoceros beetle. I think that'd be the shit.
That'd be terrifying.
And cool. I take them on walks. I give them nectar.
Yeah, but you die like super fast when it bites. I mean, I say bites.
She
When
hit
it
a
turns on
positivity
you.
mass in there. God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hidden in there. And I don't think you die super fast. You
Was it
die
Patrick's-
regular fast from a stab wound.
Don't
You know,
underestimate
not
me. I'll
super
die as
fast,
fast as I
just-
fucking want. I'll do it right now.
I was
Hold
gonna
on.
say just as fast as it takes you to
Wasn't
bleed out
Patrick's
from a gut.
birthday recently?
I said no, it
No,
wasn't.
actually, it was in November.
Yeah, we already addressed that. No, you missed it. You were talking about getting stabbed by a rhinoceros beetle.
rather get stabbed by a rhinoceros beetle or a Hercules. One's a pinch, one's a lift.
Neither?
Yeah, both are awful.
Oh my god, get it over with.
Oh, right, we gotta
Like-
tell Patrick how much we love him. Well, not just how much we love him.
He
But,
got a
like-
haircut recently. Y'all can't see it yet.
And you noticed. Good
I
job. That's about you.
That is
Tanner.
true. He did notice
Yeah.
that like immediately.
That's about you.
I know.
I shaved it off.
Yeah,
Like,
Ellie says happy unbirthday.
I wish.
What is today? March 12th. March 12th is Patrick's new birthday. I have decreed it.
oh,
No, it's his unbirthday.
man.
We're just changing dates whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
It's because
I have
time is a
taken
lie.
away your birthday, and I have
Yeah.
given you a new one.
This time is a lie, and I'm just making it up as I go.
Now applaud.
Okay, so I guess I'll start. So Patrick, sincerely, you're a great person, and I love you. You're one of my best friends, and it's really important to me that you know that, and I feel like you do. But like, I'm happy that you're able to accept that, even if you do not like hearing positive things about yourself. The fact that you're able to intake other people's love is a great thing.
Thank you.
Oh, I was waiting for the
refrain.
comeback. Yeah, I was waiting
That's
for
against
it.
the rules, so I will just accept it and say thank you very much. That was very kind of you.
Patrick is generous to other people at any time he can be, but knows that there is a limit to generosity that you can give out without harming yourself, and I think that's a hard lesson to learn. And sometimes people struggle with it, and I'm sure you do too, buddy. Still, but I will say that he often thinks of others and is generous at any point in time that he can be, and that is a great thing to have as not only a friend, but just like a person in the world, because it helps spread good things to the rest of the world. Yeah, that is also true. He is really good at that. But
YouTube
and
will never know.
man, I think. I gotta keep a secret. I'm not outing him like that. I
Yeah.
think that it is one of those things that, besides just being generous, it is the conscientious activity of thinking of others. There's a difference between being generous when the opportunity is presented to you, but Patrick often goes out of his way to think of other people, and that's the real superstar part of that. All right, Panda, it's your turn. You have to say something not about yourself, you jerk.
I think we said before, but Patrick is a great storyteller. But I would like to go into depth of when he tells stories about being a kid and the stances and the way the way he does the character of kid stories is just peak. I think I don't know how to translate I wish you could I think telling stories from children's point of view is something you excel at, based on the mannerisms and the way you do that stories. So yes, I don't. Maybe you act like a kid. No, no.
Oh, you childish.
Yeah.
Why you crying? It's a compliment.
It's like when people like, for example, my father tells old man stories, and he does like the hikes up his pants and stuff like that. Same thing, different style. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. God damn it. Anyway, let's go face live.
Let's see people's faces. Everybody can see Patrick's haircut that Panda noticed before the rest of us.
Slimy. What's for dessert? Anyway.
That's one of the best skits of all time. To this day, I will stand by
Mad
that.
Hatter. Look it up.
Confessions of Mad Hatters by Derek Comedy is one of the best skits of all time.
Oh, it's been a long time since I did any Derek Comedy or Mystery Team. That needs to be fixed.
Yeah. I haven't seen Mystery Team in forever. I fucking love that movie. Hi, everybody.
Well,
You can
next
see our
Patreon
faces.
hangout, you should
that's true.
suggest that as what everybody watches. Because that movie is great.
How are we gonna watch it? Well, let me...
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
it's
not
actually.
not necessarily Mystery Team, but like Derek Comedy.
Well, yeah, Derek Comedy would be easy, but yeah.
Supposedly it's on Tubi, so
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's on Tubi. That's what I was going to
I don't.
check.
Last
But
time
yes,
I tried
it
Tubi,
is on
Tubi
Tubi.
didn't work last time.
but it might work now though.
But you got to use you just got to use one of the viewing things that allows you to like stream stuff that you have on your screen. I can't think of what they're called.
Anyway,
watch
I bet
together.
you can figure out a way.
Thank you.
Yeah. I bet you we can figure something out. Either way. Hello. We're here now. Fuck we do last time? I know we don't do recaps. Not really.
Panda found the ingredients he needs for the storm. He just
I got
needs
drunk
to.
and did a goofy dance.
Yes, he just needed to figure out the balance.
Yeah, which allowed us to meet the guy who has the coolest job of all time, which is to just basically catch drunk
Yeah,
folks.
he's the drunk spotter.
who took his job very seriously, and his professionalism intrigued Eli so much that I was talking to him the whole time he was watching Sam get just sloshed.
I gotta focus.
We slept, so we wake up in the morning. Sam, luckily, is not 100% hungover, but that's because some alchemist kindness. I think it was what it's called.
Yes.
And I get
Last session was the voice alteration cookies, which was really funny, right?
yeah,
That was last session.
yeah,
Those were
so
great.
good.
You got to learn about yeah. Oh, it's so
But
good.
now we're gonna head out to the forest to consecrate the lands.
Well, yeah, because we
it's-
were given scrolls of consecrate when we went and reported it, which also happened last session, just to make sure everybody knows we went and reported that. And they basically told us, handle it yourselves.
Yeah.
Here's your
We
stuff.
were bringing Babrong. We were bringing Rahala.
No, she wanted to wait until
It was safer.
yes.
Exactly.
We were bringing
Hattie.
Thank you. I don't remember if we were bringing Hattie or not.
I mean, good luck trying to get her to stay at the office.
All right. I mean, I'll invite her. It's my house.
Well, no, I just mean she's gonna come whether you say, if you don't specifically tell her no, and then potentially lock her in the office, she's gonna come.
That does not sound like a nice thing to do to Hattie.
Look, I'm just telling you the truth about the only way to get her to not show up.
Snow pulls up.
Okay. So yeah, you guys head out next morning. It's the actual storming and everything is still very light. So there's no real rolls needed to get back out to the cottage today. It's just about 2.5 hour trip, and you make it back out there. You do see that there's a lot of twigs and debris and stuff has blown into the little clearing and stuff that it's in, whereas before it was fairly clear, just no longer. And you do see that as good as you prepared everything, including the coop, it does look like the front part, like one of the hinges on like the front part of the coop has broken somewhat, and it's open, and so all the chickens are just running around. You don't see any like dead ones or anything like that. You think, like, first impression when you see it is like, that didn't break all the way off. It got weakened and they broke out. Because there's probably like a lot of worms and stuff coming up, and they're like, oh, we're getting at those.
I need to install a chicken door. Well,
Are
it's
we?
basically a cat door, but it's for chickens.
Do we need to get the chickens, Sam?
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think they're all here. No, it'll be fine. As long as we put them back in there before.
I mean, I could
get started.
probably herd them like a dog, just by standing by them.
I don't know if dogs herd chickens. I don't know if you herd chickens in general.
Chickens having the ability to fly, I imagine, would make that a little difficult. I mean, fly.
Fly.
In
Yeah,
inverted
chickens
commas.
fly. Yeah.
They jump real high.
Yeah, they have wing-assisted jumps.
Yeah, they got it.
Or the chickens getting in the way.
Yeah, I think they're fine.
Mm.
I have speak with animals today. I don't want to use it quite yet. I'll holler at them to go back in later.
He just nods.
Okay, so I guess let's make our way to a part of the forest. How does consecrate work?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm going to read this scroll real quick.
Does it have
and then I'm
pictures?
gonna try and use it. No, it doesn't have pictures.
Oh.
And then I'm going to try and use it because this is part of the area we're trying to consecrate. So should be able to use it right here. I'm actually pulling up the spell real quick.
Yeah.
To double check the thing. Okie doke. Oh. Okay. Well, it's not on my spell list at all, which we
Definitely.
talked about last time.
Yeah.
So this is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah. Well, thankfully you don't have to activate it blindly. But it's going to take 2 checks, 2 use magic device checks. Unless, well, wait, what is your wisdom?
Bad.
Like, what's your score? What's your score?
10. Bad.
Just flat 10? Okay. Well, it could be worse.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it
It's true.
could.
It's no, there's no, I have no modifier.
Because you literally just need an 11 to be able to cast a 2nd level spell. So,
Right.
so you do have to make the roll to emulate the ability score, because you need.
Okay.
Because, well, actually, wait.
Does that mean I'd be able to?
Cleric and Oracle.
Do you have use magic devices and ability though?
No.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that's
Give me,
so.
That's why you can't.
Yeah, you have to have that skill. You have to have training in that skill.
Yeah, you have to be trained in use magic device, which I am.
So actually, since you use charisma, this could have been made by a cleric, an oracle, or an inquisitor.
Mhm.
I'm gonna rule out inquisitor in this case.
Yeah.
So it's either a cleric or an oracle. It's a
Fingers
50-50.
crossed. It's
so
the
just
oracle.
evens or odds.
Fingers crossed, it's the oracle.
Yeah, so evens or odds is the one you want, and then give me any standard die roll.
Well, I want odds, and I will roll a standard die. Oh, what standard die do I want to roll? I'll roll the die I never get to roll. I'll roll a d12.
Nice.
That's an even.
Unfortunate.
Boo.
Okay, so yeah, cool. That's fine. So it's
Boo,
it is,
clerics.
It is made by a cleric.
Pandora is very offended.
That's fine.
Nobody knows who that is.
People in your wisdom stats. I don't need that. No.
Oh, also. Oh yeah. Actually, wait. What's your alignment, Eli?
Good something. Let me see. I think I'm neutral good. No, I'm chaotic good. That's right.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I was like, you're not evil, so you're good either way.
Yeah, no. I knew I was a version of good. I just didn't remember which one.
Get up. So yeah, we just need the one Use magic device roll to emulate the ability score. So you gotta emulate the proper wisdom. Da, da, da.
See,
Because, like, technically it's just by, like, if it's divine, it's technically wisdom, but I go off of what class made it.
which makes sense.
So
But
in
yeah.
this case... Score. So we're just going to check results. Yikes.
17's not bad.
Okay. So, hold on, let me double check that. So, emulate an ability score to cast it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, your effective ability score, appropriate to the class you're emulating when you try to cast from the scroll, is your use magic device check result minus 15.
Woo! My goodness.
Already had a high enough score in the appropriate ability, you don't need the check. But you didn't. Yikes.
This 15 is so much.
So I'm just double checking, making sure it's not going to cause anything weird. Wait, what's your actual... I guess you have a plus 10? Okay.
Yes, I have plus 10 for use magic device.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Worst case scenario, I can go dig up an old priest and just like bury him here, and he'll come to life, and we can make him do it.
I don't- You know, I don't know that won't work, but I don't think that's how that works, mate.
How mad would that priest be?
Real
So
bad.
you desecrated my tomb.
Pretty livid.
Be here
Mhm.
to become a zombie to make this area not make people into zombies.
I'm trying to remember. I don't actually... God dang it. I actually don't remember what's supposed to trigger a mishap. First paragraph. Oh, here we go. Okay. People are doing things.
Oh.
God damn it.
We're doing things
Fortunate
all
fate.
this way.
Yeah.
Well,
Have to see who's that one's for. Oh, well, it's in the right place then. Eli, it's yours.
Woo.
Oh, nice.
So you can't use it on that roll you just did because it came in after, but...
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
She says Eli is really gonna need this. Wow.
Eli,
Such faith. Okay, cool. She meets all 3 requirements for cast absorb, blah blah blah. If she fails, she must make a DC 15 Wisdom check to avoid a scroll mishap. A natural roll of 1 always fails whatever the modifiers. Okay, so give me a Wisdom check. I know it's basically a flat die roll.
That's a
That's
2.
2. That is indeed a 2. Welp.
Good
Do
thing
you
we got 2
want
of
to
these.
use your die?
Nope. It's a good thing we got 2 of these. I'll use it on the second one.
Okay, roll me 1d8.
Coming right up. It's 4.
4. Oh no. Wow, of all things. This is
What's that?
truly Dave luck.
Yeah. Let me hear it. I'm ready for it.
So a 4 is the spell's effect on the target is contrary to the spell's normal effect.
Oh!
Oh, great. It gets to desecrate now instead of
You
consecrate.
fucking desecrate the area.
That's...
Oh my gosh.
So you think you've got it, and you start kind of reading the spell off, the scroll off and stuff, and then it starts to... it finally kind of dawns on you that, like, wait a second, no, I'm reading this completely wrong. The script this is written in is like
left or right.
Is left to right. And I'm used to, oh no, I've been reading too much Tertian lately.
Whoops. Guys, I think I made a mistake.
It burns up, and everyone in the area, you can all feel this, like, this sense of dread just start to sink in.
Should we go back and get Rahala?
No. She said she didn't want to come out here. She thought it was safe. I can do this.
You made it worse! I can feel
Temporarily, I made it worse. Temporarily,
What'd you do?
yes. Sometimes things have to get worse before they get better. I just do want to know real quick that desecrated ground, animate dead creates double the normal amount of undead, so that's fun. Because desecrate.
You all hear this like this super ominous howling wind blow through the area. Like all the trees start to look like they're making shapes and shit. It's like,
everything starts shifting through sepia tones to get to grayscale as we go, and then all the trees now look sinister and barren for some reason.
We'll hear like odd whispers.
As the Evil Dead zoom through the fucking forest to us.
With the camera noise, like the wind noise as the camera goes quick, yeah. Yep.
Okay, so that's one scroll.
All right, I got this. I can do it. I'll try again. It's fine. Pull out second scroll.
I'm assuming you don't have anything to boost an ability score or anything like that.
No. What are you taking me for? Someone who can actually do things? Come on. That's not what I'm here for. I'm sure. I'm just here to make mischief. Oh, I thought there was going to be one for a second. 16, which is less. I need a lot higher than that. Okay.
You got
actually, hold on. I'm rereading this to make sure I don't have this part wrong. Meets all three requirements.
He hasn't used it yet, Ellie. He just couldn't use it on his earlier roll because you gave it to him after he had rolled.
We already.
And then I decided I would save it for this scroll, so.
Okay. I think by the wording, the mishap only occurs if your caster level is too low. But your caster level is not too low, it's the ability score that's too low.
Right.
So a failure on emulating the ability to score, I don't think actually should cause a mishap. I'm just double checking.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if I need to, obviously I can make a caster level check or something too.
Yeah. Okay, I think what I'm doing is I'm looking at the wrong skill. I need to look at use magic device.
These have happened. There's a lot of granularity in these specific types of interactions.
You could intentionally cause mishaps with use magic device, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, and a thing I will definitely do in the future. I can almost guarantee you. Now that I know that is a thing, I'm going to mishap a wand here before you know it. Totally on purpose.
Okay.
Because I've got 2 wands still. Got the Pyrotechnics wand, and I've got a Wand of Silent Image, so yeah.
Oh, you're wild now.
What's that?
Okay.
Yeah, what the?
Kind of score, yada yada yada. I'm trying to figure out how long it takes to do these. Action none. This part of an action required to activate the device. Ever roll a natural 1 while attempting to activate the item and you fail, then you can't try to activate it again for 24 hours. Okay. So yeah, you can technically just keep trying it. So the only problem is because there is an effect on a natural 1, you can't take 10 or take 12.
Right.
So effectively, you just have to keep rolling and hope it's not a 1.
All right. Go.
I'm just trying to see if there's any other clarifications, because it doesn't seem to be... It's only really talking about activating it, not doing the other parts, like emulating class features, emulating ability scores, that stuff.
Right.
Okay, and then what? So your check is 10, so if you emulate, it's... Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll say for anything other than activating it, you can take 10 or take 20.
Okay.
Right? But activating it, obviously, you have to roll.
Okay, so I can emulate the ability score and basically take 20. Okay.
Yes. So it'll take 20 times longer than normal, so it's going to take a few minutes for you to, like, sit there and, like, focus and meditate. Pretend your wisdom is higher than it is.
Yeah.
I will buy things on sale.
Which will, if you take a 20, like, assuming taking 20, that sets your wisdom at 15, which is enough.
Yep. It's good enough for me, because taking 10 won't be enough, so...
Right. So yeah, unfortunately I have to roll back the desecration, because you wouldn't have had a mishap off of just...
Camera shoots back into the woods.
So close.
Yeah, it's... Unfortunately, I have to take that back. So, it's just a bad flash you have while you're about to, like, use it, and you go, I better take my time with this.
Yeah.
Like,
Tomatoes don't go on the fruit salad.
Wisdom plus one. So yeah, cool. So you take a few minutes to focus, meditate, and then you're gonna try to use this scroll. DC on using a scroll is 20 plus the caster level.
Right. Okay. And the cast level of the spell is 2, right?
No, it's a second level spell, so it's a minimum.
So it's a minimum of 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Which you know it's cleric, so you know it's gonna be at 3. It's
Yeah.
the minimum.
Okay. Well
So
then,
23.
I need a 23. All right.
Yep. So you need a 13 or more.
Yep. Gosh.
On the die.
Woo.
Yo.
That was so close to being a 1. Got there.
That's a good roll. For some reason, it didn't do the 3D die, but...
Well, it did it in my face.
there it
and
is.
It was so close to me. Hey, look, yeah. See how close it was to being a 1? It was way closer than it should have been.
God damn. Cool. So with the 29, you take your time, you focus, and then finally you start to read off this scroll. And you can feel the magic unfurl from it as the scroll itself seems to burn away in this soft white light. The little bit of just like oppressive kind of dreariness in this area that Sam seems completely immune to. It seems to break under the spell. So you can like feel that it's taken hold in this area. This area is now normal.
Right.
Essentially, you've countered the desecrations. The area is not consecrated; it's just not desecrated anymore.
That's good enough for me. Okay, so your little cabin should be good, hopefully. I'm going to go wander around the woods over abouts where you kicked the box and see if there's, like, creepy stuff over there still, because it's only covers, so much of an area. Verbron, would you please accompany me so that if the creepy stuff shows up, you can just, punch it?
He just nods and walks with you.
I'll go see if I can finish tearing up that floorboard.
You want my help with that?
It would be nice. That way, if something pulls me in, you can at least get help.
Yeah, I'll go too, says Hattie. And you guys get inside. She's like super excited. She's like, "Yes, it's all clean now. You have like a whole house."
I can't grow like evil tomatoes now. Or like, chaotic neutral cucumbers. Like, I don't know.
What?
No, you can't, but you know what you can grow? Regular tomatoes.
Nobody wants regular tomatoes.
I don't, but a lot of people do.
I
Well, you
feel
never
like
had
I'm
to eat-
missing so much.
Never had a killer tomato?
There are 3 people on this call who don't like tomatoes. That's all you're missing.
Yeah, no, I know.
But cool. So you go check out there. Yeah, it seems like you see a little bit of that aura. It seems to be like dispersing now. No, it's just lingering, but you can tell it's fading away. So it looks like it was able to cleanse the whole area, thankfully.
Excellent.
I know we didn't mention it. Could I have brought actual tools or bought actual tools to bring to do this? Because I know we didn't have any here.
There were some, but not like for that.
Proper crowbar and whatnot. Like,
yeah, crowbar. Let me see. I think it's just like
I've got a hammer.
yeah. Maybe I guess carpentry tools. Is that what I would use in theory? Work to pull up floorboard. I would probably need some anyway because
a crowbar would work. Crowbar's 2 gold.
Yeah.
I would say crowbar definitely would work, but if you want like
I missed the mithril crowbar
right?
from.
Yes, the mithril crowbar.
Such a dumb thing to have.
Yeah.
So you get like artisan's tools, basically for
It's not
very
like I'm trained in
specific
it,
work
though.
for like carpentry or woodwork or whatever kind of stuff. Would be 5 gold.
I'll go ahead and bump that as well.
Okay. So you just have to specify the craft or profession that they're for. Because the item is called artisan's tools, and then you pick like a craft or profession check that they're for. So I would say like probably carpenter, or craft carpentry. It's either of those would work.
Or, hear me out, just get a bigger hammer.
Yeah.
So you got a crowbar, you got some tools. Well, you have a house to store shit at now, so.
Yeah. And believe it or not, they're probably going to state the little crowbar might come. But everything else, everything else.
Well, because, you're going to get, like, a saw and a planer and some other things that are not applicable to this situation, but will be useful in the future when you're trying to build the chicken door into your coop.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, just for now. Unless they take... I mean, I'm just going to make them weight 0. The crowbar, I'll put weight up. Just because they're probably going to stay there. Alrighty, I guess this is the room still in the disheveled mess that I left it in?
I don't think you cleaned it, so yeah.
Okay. I was making sure like a possum didn't move in or whatnot.
Or a brownie
possum
didn't
moved
show
in
up and clean your house.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, or made it worse is possible. Alright. Can I try opening this, since it's a new day, can I try opening this trapdoor again now that I have a crowbar instead of tearing up the floor? And like try and get the crowbar in there. Maybe if I'm just gonna try and lever this open so I don't have to tear up the floor any more than it already is.
So you're gonna just specifically try to just like break open the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before I move on to tearing up the floor.
Right.
If it doesn't.
Okay, so that's gonna be a straight strength check with crowbar gonna give you a +2. Okay.
10. That was a bad one.
It's total 10. You keeping that? You're gonna modify it, or?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna say it's a maximum of like 14. I don't think 14 would be good.
Okay, so you spend about
Yeah.
about a minute trying to pry this thing up. It's not going. Like, you can keep trying. It's just eventually you're gonna start getting tired or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to try it again, the same roll.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Sam, do you want any help?
Alright. You are pretty strong, aren't you?
I mean, I'm decently strong.
Yeah, let the ladies handle it.
Alright, I
We
shoot
should
that
have Braun
glance.
pick up the whole house.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Just move the
scurry
house.
under it and then just grab it.
Yeah, I'll hand. Allow me the crowbar. But yeah, I'll watch. I guess it'd be good for me to be prepared if anything jumps out. I'll take my bow out and just like
Okay.
this is something. Jack the boxes out. A regular arrow. I assume.
Okay.
All right.
So
and
strength check +2.
+2. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, why do you always turn off?
What turned off?
The Noomlock.
Oh.
Numlock? Yeah. So
That is
17.
with the +2.
Good. So 17. You think you almost got it, but this thing is latched down pretty well. Like it's pretty secure.
Whew. Yeah, okay, I can see why you're having trouble with this, Sam. Do you want to give it a try, Hattie?
Real quick, Lamia, roll me 1d3 plus your strength.
Okay.
You've been the crew.
There is a chance of that, yeah.
You're like,
Oh, well.
sorry, Sam.
Normal strength,
it's a
right? Not the
boomerang crowbar
+2.
now.
Back. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, no, not the 5. Oh, wait, it didn't even roll. No, it's 4, not 5. So it's 7.
7. So yeah, you can tell like you got some, you damaged it a bit, not the crowbar, the trapdoor. Like you can hear some of the wood splinter and stuff. It's just lactic acid build up in the muscles and stuff as you're like straining, and you finally like your arms kind of burn out a little. You're like, I softened it up, but that thing is not coming up easy. But then you ask Hattie, and she's just like, "Of course, here, let me show you how it's done."
She throws her back out again, like when she tried to pick up Lamia.
Oh my god! I didn't even think about that.
No, okay, so with a +2, that puts her at, okay. Sheesh. So yeah, she strains at it for a while. She's just she gets it. She gets a good position on it, and is like standing on one side with like her full body weight pushing against the crowbar. To the point where, like, yeah, Sam, you're like, you're gonna break the crowbar. You're gonna break the crowbar. Like, and she's like, how did you do that? It's not moving. It's not even cracking or anything. It'd be easier with an axe. Just hands you back the crowbar, Lamia.
Yeah. Lamia will just try and go at it again then.
I mean, we can. I took a break. You want me to try again?
Oh, if you want
No,
to. I
we
mean,
can
I took a
rotate.
break because Hattie did, but I guess we'll do
Rotate.
a Trinity rotation.
Yeah.
My
We go.
Rowan pride is bruised.
Medium strong, low, medium strong, low, medium strong, low.
Oh, Sam, you did not.
What?
You want my low? I'll show up. I'll give you guys the low end of the strength
Like,
check.
you only have one
Let's do
point
it.
higher modifier
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah.
You and Hattie
Go.
have the same strength.
Yeah.
Do I?
Oh, no, I'm saying that,
Yeah.
you know, the way he said that was like, he's medium, I'm high, and Hattie was low. Is
Yeah,
the
that's what
way.
I'm saying. They
Yeah, that's
have
what
the
he
same
said.
Oh,
They
I
had the
didn't
same
know she had
thing. I was
the-
like, that's why I said you have the true low. I come in because I only have +1.
Yeah.
But like character-wise, it's like, really, Sam? Nice.
18. Okay, give me 1d3 plus your strength.
Oh my gosh.
Max.
Nice. So yeah, you sit there and just strain at it. You can definitely tell it's a little bit easier now that Lamia's gone. Like kind of broke it open a little bit. There's a little bit more space for you to wedge the hook of that crowbar in. And finally, you feel something start to give, so you like get a little bit of extra oomph, and then there's this loud crack, and like a big chunk of it flies up, and you can see the whole thing go. Like you can see the whole thing like kind of lift up and fall back down for a second as like the part that was holding it down. You can see that there's this like metal stake that's like driven through it, and it has like a cable or something that was like holding it against something else, and you've ripped that up off of it.
Now we have 3 seconds till a house explodes because I was hooked to a bomb. No,
I mean, it probably would have been smart to wait till I got back to let me check for magical traps.
Yeah, it's true.
You know,
but
Oh well.
I'm not in the house this time when it explodes, so I'm hunky dory.
Speaking of which, no, I'm kidding. So,
Just step on a landmine in the forest like it's the freaking Ardennes or something.
right.
Yours could be a landmine.
You guys.
Oh no.
I imagine there is that like moment of quiet, like after you rip that off and you guys see it move. It's like, okay, cool, it didn't explode. You do hear what sounds like running water. Now that there's like a bit of a gap that sound can escape through.
We found the well from the Juon, or which one is it?
The ring.
The ring. Thank you.
Yeah.
No. Should I go to like do the hook part to like lift it up, and I go, well, should we wait on the others?
Maybe.
I mean, we already opened it.
Man, I open it.
That's all the justification he needed.
There is a
+3 wisdom for you.
damp, musty smell coming from in there. It's not like old books or anything. It's like
Water, like water damage.
mold. Or
I got black mold. Ah, shit, my property.
or like when something is like kind of rotting and there's like maggots and stuff. Like it doesn't smell like rotting vegetable stuff. It doesn't smell like gag inducing, but it's like, oh, like that. It just like hits you. It's like this odd scent that comes up through it. It is pitch black down there. You can definitely see there's a ladder that goes down, but you can't quite see the bottom.
I did not eat meat, so I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, I got my lantern's cap, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's the thing I have. My lantern hat.
Oh yeah, that you were using.
Oh, wait.
before.
I didn't even eat anything today yet, have I?
I pick up the trapdoor and cast all food on that. Here, eat the trapdoor. No,
Okay, no. I'm just saying, like, that's something that we would have handled before
Yeah.
coming out.
I
So-
imagine you would have eaten by now because it's like a 2.5 hour trek.
Yeah,
You
okay.
don't want to do that on no calories.
How you feel about
No.
pine cones? I'm sure there's a pine cone out there. Let's do that.
Damn it. I was hoping
Did
you'd
not
recover,
save it.
but
No.
oh
That's
well.
So you all food a pine cone.
Yep.
fine. Yeah. On the way
Hey,
there.
who eats pine cones now? The fruit of the pine. Sorry, literally nobody else gets that. We were playing a werewolf game yesterday, and one of the werewolves was named Eats Pine Cones. And anyway,
Better than
Well,
eating
how does the
spine.
pine cone taste?
yeah. What's the LaCroix?
Oh,
Damn it. Oh well.
What's the LaCroix of this one?
it is spearmint gum, but like after you've chewed it for like 6 hours.
Ugh.
So
Or,
it
you
is
know,
like
45 seconds chewing
Yeah.
certain brands.
yeah, certain brands.
So it's like it's more
Free
of just
Stripe.
it's more of
No.
the memory of what it
Yeah.
was than it
It
actually
used to be
is.
a mint gum, but now it's not quite. Kind of a weird like kind of has like a glue flavor in there too. Kind of tastes like you're eating glue. The glue is more prominent than the mint. Because guys, a lot of people use like evergreen
Pine
sap
resin and
for
stuff,
yeah, for like a glue. But yes.
Oh well. Lamia will still thank you because she has to eat.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great, but it is filling.
It is. That's the important part.
It's like a granola that has glue and mint in it.
So Nature Valley, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a nature bar. It fucking explodes when you take a bite. And you have all the crumbs, and you have to like.
Just fucking granola shrapnel everywhere. You get to pick all it up. Son of a bitch. It's not a full meal unless I eat it all. No, thankfully, it's still just gooey and tasteless for the most part. But
Alright. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into that tangent.
No,
I just
it's
wanted to
fine.
make sure I didn't have dark vision.
it's fun. So you do have low light, so
Yeah.
you guys do have a little bit of light from up here. That's how you can tell that there's like a ladder and stuff like that. So being able to see twice as far, you can see the bottom. You can't really see much around it, but you can definitely see that there is water at the bottom down there. You can't quite tell if the floor itself is like stone or if it's just earth. You can't tell like the color very well, but you can definitely see the way it's moving, and so there's water down there, so it's definitely flooded.
I can see that there's water down there, and here's the ladder right here, and I don't know if it's like the water's higher than it looks because I can't really see the floor.
I mean, I can do the dangerous thing and light something on fire and drop it in there, and then the swamp gas will ignite, and I'll be missing the section of the house. But
And maybe our lives.
yeah, I mean, yeah, we got. Glance at Hattie. We're pretty nervous.
Yeah, we did. You know, we dealt with.
I don't want to
some
ruin
stuff.
your new outfit. You know, is she still wearing the Kieran arm? For lack of
Yes.
whatever. Oh,
she
yeah, okay.
is.
Okay. I forgot what it was actually called, but
It's a ceremonial garb.
uh,
It does act as armor for her, though.
I'll put on my bull miner's lantern hat thing. I still have that, right? I didn't lose that somewhere.
I believe you still have it.
Yeah. I'll kind of stick my head in to see what light that can project.
Okay.
Yep. I put my head in. I put my head in the undead hole first.
So you look down there and you start trying to like get a good angle and see some stuff. So yeah, you can definitely see that there's water down there. It looks like the floor is like underneath the water. From what you can tell, looks like some kind of unworked stone. But you can definitely tell there's like some sediment or dirt or something, and it almost looks like how silt looks at the bottom of a river. Like it's kind of got that like waviness to it. Excuse me. But you can see that there is like kind of behind, like if you were to climb down the ladder, on the other side of it, there's like some steps that go up to like a landing, and there appears to be like some bags and like some boxes and some kind of supplies or something over there. You can see on the east wall of it, you can see some kind of like like a wooden table thing has been built out of the side of the wall that's kind of like just like juts out like a little bar thing that's got it's got like a jar or a jug of something on it, and there's a little bench sitting in front of that, or not a bench, a stool. You can see an open crate in the corner, and you can see that there are two stone benches a little bit further out, and you can kind of get the edge of what appears to be some fairly large rectangular stone container.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
About like 6 feet by 3 feet or something.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think of a casket made of stone.
Oh.
Yeah, I come back with the frowny face. Did I see what the cable was attached? Like what was holding it shut when I was down there?
It appeared. It looked like it was part like something that was built into the stone. Like there was a little loop or something that it was attached to like hold it.
Mm.
The only thing, like, it didn't look very practical. You're like, well, how do you get in here if you want to get in?
Yeah.
Other than like pry it apart partially, and you have to try to cut this cable with. You don't have like cable cutters. So
Knock. I don't know.
all right.
But
it didn't.
that would be a hell of a security system.
It didn't look like it was meant to be traditionally opened. Like maybe they had some magical means to get in here or something.
From the inside. But yeah.
Weird levers or pulleys.
Yeah. All right. I come back up with a frowny face and I shut the door. And I go, we need to wait for. This isn't a wrong-sized hole, I'm assuming. Okay.
This should be a tough one for him. Like, he could do it, but it'd be a squeeze. It would take a while, and then like getting out would take a while. Yeah.
We need to at least wait for Eli because there's some stuff down there that I don't want to touch. That I can see. So.
But what kind of stuff?
There's some jugs of stuff. There's some stone benches. A big stone thing. Shifty eye as I say that one. Just looks like maybe more of the like all that necromancy stuff. I bet if I had to harbor a guess.
Okay. Well, I guess
that
as
smell
long
was stronger, by the way, when we got in there.
And it was
Sorry, go ahead, Mom.
awful stinky. So,
well, I guess as long as it's not coming up right now, I guess there's no rush.
yeah. And if we're gonna make anybody go in the sneaky hole, it's gonna be him.
You can get back whenever you feel like, Eli.
Oh yeah, I'll show up probably by now. Talking to Vibrong, and they're down in the hole. I'm guessing. So I'm like, stick my head in and be like,
they're at it.
oh, okay.
So I don't think
I
anyone
was gonna
actually
say-
climbed down.
Oh, if they were in the hole, I'd be like, where'd they go? But no, I'm gonna walk over and be like, just kind of walk up behind them while they're looking at stuff. So, what you doing? Yeah.
No.
Oh, welcome back.
Slam.
Did you manage to clear the forest?
It seemed like it was clearing up all on its own, which is pretty great. You know,
How that
probably
should
check
work?
it again in a few days.
Okay.
Well, we may have another issue down there.
Oh, right.
There's like some stone tables, some jars and stuff. Has a really kind of dank, rotting organism smell. And I'm pretty sure that there's a large stone container about like almost as big as that bed over there. Yeah, it's probably where they stored vegetables to keep them cool during the summer.
You're a terrible liar. I will cast Detect Magic. I will boot for good habits, and I will poke my head down there just to see what I can see.
Okay. How much dark vision do you have?
60 feet? 30 feet? Hold on, let me put my glass back on. Sorry, there's stuff in my glasses that I'm trying to clean off. 30 feet, but if I can't see anything, I will cast Dark Vision on myself to give myself 60 feet.
You get that dark
That's
magic
enough.
vision.
Okay.
So you peek down in. You pretty much. Harley, what are you doing, boy?
Eating.
Being a menace. An adorable menace, but being a menace.
What are you looking for?
Harley, menace, dog.
What are you looking for? You're gonna mess around and get on camera. Yeah. Oh, now you're settling down, huh? Silly dog. Okay, so right. So you can't quite see all the way to the walls, but close enough.
Okay.
You see what I described to Sam. So you see like the little table jutting out with a ceramic jar and that kind of stuff. You see little supplies on that pedestal, and you definitely see what appear to be 3 sarcophagi.
Cool.
There are also 2 like stone pillars that seem to be supporting this area. But you just see these 3 sarcophagus that are like lined up. There's like sort of 2 diagonally and then one sort of sitting in the center. They appear to be sealed, or at least closed, from what you can tell. That's honestly not the part that's very alarming.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that it looks like either moss or like algae or mold or something. Some fuzzy green stuff seems to have grown over the tops of all of these. The one in the very front, you can't quite. It doesn't get all the way across it. It's just like on the back end of it for the most part. But kind of like narrowing your eyes and like peeking a little bit closer, you can see that it looks like it's like gone, like it's like lining the lid of it, like the seam of the lid. So that it might even be inside of the sarcophagus, and it's just covering the other 2. It's covering the back wall completely.
Sorry, I'm taking notes.
I'm thinking of the kobold thing of like, how are you sorting the moss by flavor? I sort by color.
I'll stick my head kind of out of the hole and be like, do you have like a defoliate thing?
Yes, I do.
Well, we might need it because there's like this weird moss down there and it's all over the place in there. It's on all 3 of those.
I was going to
Also,
use it on
magic auras.
Bins. Yes.
Yes.
I was going to use it on the forest, like how we come in and go. I was going to eventually make a good path, but yeah, that's a good use of it too.
You do see what appears to be 2 magic auras that seem to be coming out from the sarcophagus themselves. So give me a knowledge arcana, see if you can identify the strongest one.
All right. I think I've spelled sarcophagus 3 different ways so far.
As long as
and-
it says.
Yep, that's what matters. Just like we were talking about earlier, language is all about agreeing on a meaning, and I'm going to agree on this terrible spelling. You just said magic. Whoop. There goes. Hey, that kept on.
At
Kinda like
27. That is pretty good. 27. Assuming you're not going to augment that at all.
Nope, I'll take what the goodness I can get off of that one.
Alright. So, with 27, you can identify the strongest aura is, say it with me, kids, necromancy. So yeah. And then give me a spellcraft to see if you can identify either the spell or the effect attached to it.
Coming right up. Woof. I don't know if I want to use my fancy dice. Do you guys care if I try and throw a luck die at that to see if I can get to 20?
Go for it.
If we
It's
have one.
fine.
All right,
We have
that's
2 in the pool?
Hey,
What?
18 is, I guess, my final offer.
18. Okay. From what you can tell, that effect is meant to... What's the best word for it? Gestate, as it were. It seems to be kind of like a pool of negative energy, almost like it's like these are being used to infuse something with negative energy. There's not like an exact spell effect, so you're not necessarily getting like animate dead off of this, but it kind of feels like in a similar vein that there's just like a lot of negative energy stored in these. Enough, in fact, that you'd be a little worried about what might happen if you open them. That could spill out in, like, you can almost imagine it as like a, like it's almost pressurized at this point. It's kind of built up, so it might explode out if you open these up suddenly.
Okay. I don't like this, guys. I kind of explain what I'm looking at.
Oh. Huh. Well, what do you think? What do you want us to try and do, Sam? This is your house, I guess you keep
Sure.
saying. So, do we leave this alone, or do we try and figure out what to do with it?
Oh, we can't leave this alone. Like, we just can't. This is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, let me get down there. I can try and do this defoliate thing. That'll get rid of the moss.
Right. We just got to make sure we don't open it. And do I think if I cast Consecrate down there using one of the scrolls that it might do, like, something to reduce these, or it might set it off?
See, give me Knowledge Arcana again.
Okay.
It's not near as high a DC, just doesn't matter.
Well, it's the same exact roll.
So, yeah, no, you think Consecrate would probably do this area some good, specifically. Because you've neutralized the negative aura for now,
Right.
but an actual Consecration would probably make this a little bit easier to deal with.
All right. Well, I'll tell Sam, before you go down and before you do anything, let me try and throw another Consecrate down here and see if we can loosen up some of this negative energy that's building up down there, and
Right.
take it to where it's not like a pressurized thing that's trying to blow or boil over. So I'll get the other scroll, and then I will.
Scream if anything comes to life, I guess? or to death.
You guys
know
will
what
be
I
the
mean?
first people to know if I see anything wonky down there. Luckily, this spell's got a 20-foot range, so I don't have to stand right on top of them when I cast it.
Okay, so real quick, since you're going to climb down, I'm
Yes.
assuming you're going to the base of the ladder.
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna just put all of you down here, even though
We're not.
you're not. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's switch.
Oh boy. I don't like this, is what I'm gonna just say as I go down. And guys, my socks are wet.
Yeah, so you get down there and that water is up to your knees. So it's not the easiest to move in here. Like, moving around in this area would be difficult terrain.
Right.
But, so you get to the bottom, slosh. Ugh. Pull out the scroll. The smell down here is pretty intense from all that mold and stuff over there. You can see there's like all sorts. Like this whole ecosystem is sprawled out in front of you, crawling all over these sarcophagus.
Nice.
But you're gonna go ahead and
like
try
an
this
ice
consecrate.
box that somebody forgot over the summer. They just
Right.
left it there, and then they opened it. It's terrible. On that note, is there anything? There is something worse than this, obviously, but it's one of the worst smells is a refrigerator that has been off for a long time,
Oh, yeah.
and it's that mildewy mold, terrible nonsense. And that's just when you said it, when you were describing the smell, that is the first thing I imagined was a refrigerator that has just been left in a garage for like 2 years.
It's definitely not that bad, but there's shades of it. You know.
My screen's not reflecting what we're seeing dimly.
Yeah. Maybe we need to refresh.
No, it's possible. We'll try that first. Nope. Still on the map.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know
me
why?
too.
It's because it's fucking
that.
dark.
Oh,
On the map.
well, I don't even see darkness.
On the map. On the map.
Yeah, I'm seeing the overworld like Setsegia map.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys not?
Where'd
Oh,
my
it
character
didn't move
go?
you for some reason. Let me try dragging it over again.
There it is. All right. I don't see
There
anything
we go.
else
Yep.
down here that I didn't see up there with like detect magic. That would have been in a weird angle or something that would have been hard to see.
Okay, it's okay that we
Uh,
can't see anything, Sam.
No.
I mean, I still have my light hat, but
Cool.
Oh,
You haven't turned it on, so.
yeah.
So
Well, he
use
has,
magic
but-
device, right?
Yeah, we have that use magic device check. You take 2 minutes to do the emulation, and then
Yeah. Woo!
Hey.
19 again.
nice.
Apparently, I can use these scrolls really well. I'm not very wise, but I can cheat.
Okay, so 29. Yeah, so you're able to cast the second desecrate. This time, you can feel this sort of like positive energy infusion in the area. The aura for the negative energy on those sarcophagus does seem to die down slightly.
That's good. I will go ahead and cast Dark Vision on Sam real quick before he comes, or when he comes down here, because I'll be like, "Hey, you can probably come down. It's probably good. We can check this. Let me hit you with a Dark Vision so you can see, and you can tell me what kind of planty stuff this is.
I mean, I got a light.
Let me hit you with the Dark Vision so you can see, and so that then I can also see, and you're not having a light that's blinding me in the darkness here. Just like,
Doesn't dark vision make me grayscale though? Everything grayscale?
It does. It does.
It'd be hard to identify a plant. based if it's a color.
Well, and then use your light. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah,
over
I
here
mean,
and
I'm
root
just
through
that's
whatever
just gonna
this
be my
is.
argument on that.
Technically, his light is directional. I just don't want to mess with it. So like,
Yeah.
he just has to like not shine. He has
Yeah,
to
right
not
in my
directly
face.
at you. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna
It
go.
looks like
dig
I
through
turned to
this
look
over
at you,
here.
and it's like, fucking dude.
Right.
I'll you do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am actually gonna go dig through this shelf crate thing, whatever this is over here, while he looks at stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the moss. Which I'm assuming is over here.
Well, it's the green stuff in the corner.
Yeah, it's all that green nasty shit.
Like, we're away from scrape up, but yeah. See if I can tell what it is. Oh, you open the character sheet again, and I refreshed.
I know that's I did that too. That always gets me.
Right. Okay, so yeah, we get over there. So,
Poisons.
right.
Guys, I found out it's poisonous hell. I ate some.
Right.
Now I can use it for some poisons and some alchemy.
Now I can see and smell pain.
It's
How's that going for
the
you?
Skyrim method of
No.
testing what things are. Is take a bite.
Yes, take a bunch of fingers and shove them all together. See what you
Right.
The
I don't know
Skyrim
who you wanna
method
do
also
first.
involves eating entire cheese wheels.
Yep. Giant's feet, toes.
So anyway, go ahead and let's see, give me a knowledge nature there, Sam. And while you're getting that rolled, so yeah, Eli, you're digging through this stuff. You're finding like a lot of, well, it looks like herbs and little berries and other things, like obviously perishables,
Mm-hmm.
and but they seem completely preserved.
And
Yeah,
the
you
box thing
find-
isn't magical at all.
Like little fruits and other stuff like that. It doesn't look like it. Give me
Okay,
a spellcraft check though.
will do. Sounds like
And a 10 on knowledge nature. So yeah, Sam, you identify this stuff is mold for sure. You're not noticing anything odd about it. Just it probably just had this like ideal conditions for it to grow in. So it's just kind of taken over.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem harmful as far as you can tell. Like you probably don't want to eat it, but it's not producing like toxic spores or anything to your knowledge.
I will mention, I think technically defoliate is necromancy. I don't know if I should cast that down here.
you might be right.
I mean, I could just scrape this stuff up, but I mean,
Who are you, Alexander
I-
Fleming? Just
if-
leave it alone. It's
what?
fine.
No,
Well, you would know that like just him just casting a necromancy skill isn't going to disrupt the consecrate at all.
No, but I'm just worried that extra necromantic energy near these things that want to go pop might be bad. So that's what I was saying. You might be right. I don't understand how they work, obviously. So
only 10 feet. Doesn't seem right.
But yeah, you're definitely seeing a lot of little small fruits and berries, and there's actually like seeds and other little cultivars of things. Just there's a lot in here. It's not really your area of expertise. It's just it's interesting,
I was about to be like, Sam, come look at this.
right? There's 23 spellcraft, so you're not seeing any magic aura or anything like that, but you do know there is a spell called Magic Aura, which conceals magic auras. So it may have been, so that may be something that's cast onto it, which you wouldn't be able to see without like
Right.
greater detect magic or something else that would let you do it.
Mhm.
So they may have done that as a way to like, because it looks like there's this big crate here to conceal it from being seen as anything special.
Interesting.
So that's mostly what you're finding. And then, Sam, what are you doing?
I'm contemplating of casting this ring still. I mean, I guess like something pops out of here. It'd be good for all of us to be down here. I'm gonna do it. I'll cast it.
Assuming that it only pops out and doesn't you know, explode out with lethal force.
We'll be fine. Oh, I didn't recover it, damn.
Okay. 10-foot radius. What intersection are you?
Yeah, I guess the best result would be like this corner over here.
Hold. So yeah,
that
so
looks
this
like
intersection. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna get most of it. Which it seems like a jip to me because it's either like a 60-foot line or a 10-foot radius. I'm like, that line is way bigger.
I mean, it's
Well, yeah,
almost
that's a
same amount
line.
of squares, though.
Yeah.
Okay. That's about what it should encompass. Okay, cool. So you defoliate.
If they're plant creatures, they're going to take a lot. Well, not a lot of damage, but they're going to take damage. But
Oh yeah, if they're like those things in the freaking I can't remember which vault number it is, but in New Vegas,
yeah,
the plant vault.
Well, that's if you specifically target a plant creature with it.
yeah.
This is just doing the radius thing of
Oh,
pulling stuff out.
Well, that's how you get them to attack still, and then we know they're there,
We'll get them to attack.
and then you get to get hit with arrows.
I did that vault not too long ago. I hated myself every single moment.
Taking a
You just
step
gotta
back.
have really high sneak, and then just sneak around and VATS constantly. It's fine.
yeah.
It's
I
just
did
the
the-
most paranoid, weird thing ever. Where you just click, 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 click,
Panda,
click.
go back where
Yeah.
you were.
Okay.
Please.
What?
It was the opposite of sneak.
Thank you. Okay, so you defoliate all of the mold and stuff that's there. Give me a perception check. For Sam.
Now, is this mold? Is it like tiny little trees, or is it like? No. It's been a minute.
31. Okay.
Been a minute since I made a tree joke.
Is this basement a forest? Can we make this basement a forest?
Ugh.
Okay.
I don't
didn't
know
add
what
the
that is.
modifier. I didn't add the modifier to it. But
Nat 20.
okay, so you get rid of this, like the mold just seems to like kind of curl up and dissolve and like just like falls little flakes into the water. But you don't know if it's like your mind playing tricks on you or what, but you could have sworn you saw something move. Like something seemed to like move like kind of rapidly downward out of it. Like, you didn't see like a splash or anything like that, just like there was like an odd movement in the midst of all that stuff dissolving.
I think I got algae too, because like the water, like, or maybe the displacement when I cast that made the water move. I don't know. It's weird. I guess I should see how deep this is. Anybody else doing anything?
I mean, I'm still just looking at this box. So
Lamia's
So
up top,
findings,
top just
herbs,
waiting to hear
fruits.
you, any of you scream.
Get the crowbar out, and I'm like checking depth.
Depth feels the same. It's up to your knees. It seems like it's pretty even everywhere so far.
Oh, hey, I got rid of the algae in this, or the moss in this corner. Did you find anything over there yet?
yeah, you should come check out these weird, or well, the herbs and seeds and stuff aren't weird. The box is weird. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'll turn around and walk that way.
Pause.
Pause.
As soon as you turn around.
Look, okay, it's what my character would do. He doesn't know.
Yeah, and I'm busy
Okay.
rooting through a trunk.
Reasonable suspicion that.
Does an 18 hit your flat-footed AC?
Let's find out.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. And let me see.
Ellie says, remember, crocodiles don't displace the water when slowly swimming towards you. Thank you,
There's a
Ellie.
crocodile down here. I have a new pet.
Crocodiles are also.
Right.
I'm gonna name
Uh,
him Bitey.
I was gonna say they're
Because I
also
think that's what's
ambush
gonna happen.
predators that eat things that are about Sam's size. So yeah, that would be not what you want.
had a dream about
Okay,
crocodiles
and
recently.
then-
Or alligators specifically.
13.
Just one?
No, no. I was, for some reason, like they were in a big pond, and I was
No, I
scooping
meant just
them up.
one dream, not that you
Yeah.
just one alligator.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what your CMD is. Don't tell me yet. This would be flat-footed CMD. So I'm
I don't know how
100%
to.
about to use one of these fucking dice.
How do I calculate flat-footed? Just take out my.
You
your
take out your dex modifier
take
off
out
of
your
it.
Dex mod.
I'm
Tell
gonna
me
go
what
out
it's
on a
gonna use
limb
my-
and say
I don't have
that
a
you're
dex
gonna
mod, I
need the
have-
die because my CMD, not Sam's, but mine is 16, and that doesn't hit mine. I mean, my
I have
flat
a
foot is 14.
I have a strength modifier.
You probably shouldn't help me, okay?
You were already throwing it. I'm trying to get you to use all those dice you have because you've got like
yeah,
8.
now wait, they 13. So
13.
I'm trying to get you to use all of those.
Okay, so does a 17 hit your flat-footed CMD?
Okay. Under my things for CMD, I have. It's
So
10
what's your
plus.
total? What's your total?
My total is 22.
What's your dex bonus?
2.
It's 5, right? Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. Oh,
Fuck!
ability. It's under
Okay.
ability, not strength. Okay, yeah. Or not dex, but yeah.
Son of a bitch! Okay, so
Yay!
17 still doesn't get you. Alright, well, that's fine. So you take... Oh, god damn itself. I got flustered. Alright, so we're gonna take 10 points of damage.
Oh,
This is of, slashing.
okay. Just curious of what kind.
It's like piercing its a bite,
Bite damage,
slashing
like, I
its
don't-
claws, you know,
Right?
bludgeoning its a tail whip.
Okay, how much is...
Is there an
I would
axe
just
beak
assume
down
it's a
here that's
crocodile or
invisible?
something. Yeah.
An invisible axe beak? Well, no, I was just assuming it's a creature, I guess. I wasn't assuming it was a crocodile, but I was assuming it was some kind of creature. It could easily be an assassin.
Be a vampire.
Or a wizard or
A
something.
fucking determined assassin.
Look, Panda. We went over this in our Monday campaign, so you don't know this. Vampires aren't real, man, unless your name is Cardman.
So you are also bleeding 2.
Oh,
So you're gonna
ow.
bleed 2 each
Ooh.
round.
oh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
The noise that I make.
So what happens is as soon as you turn around, you feel this just horrible, like, burning, cutting pain lash across your back. Just, like all of a sudden out of nowhere. And then you finally hear, like, you hear the water behind you move, and, like, as soon as you whip around to, like, look, you see what looks like this, like, gnarled root with a bunch of, like, rotting vegetation and, like, ivy and stuff coiled around it seem to, like, slam back into the water just underneath the rest of that mold, that other patch of mold you didn't get to yet.
Over there. Oh, okay.
Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead
"What,
and roll
did you stub your
initiative.
toe, man? That's gonna
Why is
be
it trying to kill
like,
me?
the first thing I say is stub your toe on something?
Now we're gonna roll initiative now. So select your minis.
I'm ready. There we go. I tried really hard to click on the initiative button and I didn't. And then I did. It's okay.
I roll luck on my initiative.
You can. You can. It is a D20 roll.
I'm not going to, but the garbage monster from Star Wars. It was force sensitive in the expanded universe.
You mean the non-canon?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The person not down here
So
has the
love
first
it.
initiative turn.
from the top of the ladder, you just hear like Sam's like shout of pain or whatever. But unfortunately, no one else can act right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you do hear that like this like ah or whatever, like just whatever happens, however he emotes that. It's 10
Did
points
he
of damage,
manage to
not
get
small.
out the he said something's trying to attack me, didn't he?
Trying to kill me.
Or trying to kill me?
Is what I yelled, but I don't know. That was.
Well, that was flavor, but
I think. Yeah.
I mean, was
Sure,
it-
yeah, we could say you said that. That's your
Okay.
reaction to being hit.
then Lamia will climb down.
Okay. Half speed, so you get so your move action, you have what, 20 feet? Or you have a full 30?
I have a full 30.
Okay. So you get all the way to the bottom of the ladder as just your move action.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have your standard. You can see what you can see.
Yeah.
I know Sam is the light source right now.
Yeah. What's trying to kill you? And she'll take out her war axe and then, I guess, end her turn.
Kind of like doing this thing where I'm holding my back and I point towards the moss, I guess. A fucking plant thing.
Irish.
Ah! My house, my rules, Noah.
So take out the axe, and that's your turn.
Yep.
Eli, you're up.
Mage armor.
Just turn around.
Sam got attacked by something. I don't know what it is. I'm casting mage armor.
Un regalia. You look over, you get like when you turn around and look over there, you can see that there is like a little bit of blood floating in the water where he got cut, so you know something obviously happened. So that's your standard. Anything with your move? Or swift?
You know, I'm gonna do the valiant and courageous thing. I'm gonna stand right here. I don't know what hit him. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's an invisible thing. So I'm just kind of like back against the wall, kind of just like mage armor. Where is it? You know?
Right. Okay. So now that all of you are down here and looking, its next attacks are definitely going to break its stealth. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal it now.
Oh, lovely.
Ah.
Yeah.
Basically, it looks like these disgusting roots and like brambles sticking up out of the water with like these slick tendrils roiling out from underneath.
Oh, that's gross. I mean, I know it's a plant, but it's like a wrong plant.
And speaking of those tendrils, they both lash out at you, Sam.
Hey, at least. Oh, I know. You would still be flat-footed, wouldn't you?
He still hasn't got to act.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope. So it actually gets 2 of those now that it has a full attack.
First one hits.
So 24 hits, the 12 misses, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, don't roll ass. Right. Now 26 beats your CMD.
Yes.
Okay. So that tendril that smacks into you seems to like wrap into parts of your armor and like around one of your arms. It kind of starts to snake around your body like it's trying to get a completely good grip on you. But it's got you grappled at the moment.
It's crushing on me.
Before like anything else happens, you can feel the like pull that this thing is trying to start to like slide you toward it and like just like pull you off your feet over there, probably under those brambles into God knows what. It gets a hold of you. You're also going to take 9 more points of slashing damage. And there's that like sticky slickness to it, to that tendril. You can feel that it seems to be leaving some kind of sap in the wounds it's creating, that it burns. Like it's not doing any extra damage or anything, but it feels uncomfortable. It feels like it's just like agitating the wound further. I believe that is all it can do right now. Yep. Okay. That's its turn. Sam, you're up. You are grappled.
And you take 2 bleed.
and you take 2 more damage.
Shh. No. All right, I don't have a weapon drawn, which is fun.
Or wait, technically you take the bleed on its turn.
Oh, was it its turn? Okay. Most of the time it's on.
Surprise. Well, no, that's not actually how it works, Raw. It's
okay.
it's 1 round.
Well, it
from
did
when you
just
take it. So
it did just do its turn, so
yeah, it did its turn. So it was a surprise, and it's yeah. I guess rules is written. You would take the 2
yeah.
already.
I'm not trying to escape this grapple. I'm gonna start trying to pull at it.
Okay, so you can do that with a escape artist check, or it's CMB versus its CMD. This is a large creature, by the way.
Yeah.
You can feel it's pretty damn strong.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean you can't beat it CMD though. Just it does feel pretty strong.
Yeah. I'll try C and B.
Okay, so you just can try to muscle your way out.
Yeah, it's the better check. I don't have escape artist at all. Attack modifier, no.
Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Natural
damn.
19.
29. You keeping that?
Yeah.
You got a luck die if you feel like you need it, though.
Yeah, I'll use the luck die. Why not?
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
Damn.
Right.
A 33? That definitely escapes. So yeah, you're able to just, like get like your arm loose. You're able to like pull it like off the side of your neck and like get it out of like the part of your arm where just throw the tendril to the side, like kind of dodge it when it like slashes back at you. You've wrested yourself free of the grapple. Unfortunately, that is a standard action to break that grapple. But currently, you're free.
Can I use my move to draw my cut?
You can.
Or I can move, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
draw
You
as
can,
part of
you
the
can
movement.
5 foot. Well, you can't 5 foot step because it's difficult terrain because of the water.
yeah.
But yeah, drawing the falcata unless you have quick draw is going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
Well, am I that close? Okay. Yeah, I guess I am
It hits
within
you from
range.
there.
Yeah, that's
it
true.
hits you from there.
Oh, that means moving out of the way would do it too. So yeah, let's go for it. I'll go and draw. Wishing.
Okay. That's odd. It's going to hit.
Yep.
You are no longer flat-footed, so that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you take 9 more slashing.
Right.
Okay, the grapple is a free action, so it has to be its turn to grapple you. Okay. So it just smacks you. It can't grapple you out on your turn. Rules is written, it can't. So cool. So you drew it. So technically, you can draw a weapon as part of a move. So did you want to also move?
Well, I'm not within a range to attack it. So.
Not right now.
Yeah, I'll be done.
You'll what?
Is that gonna be close enough to hit it?
Yes. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
nice contact.
Yeah.
Because it's large, so
Yeah.
it's taking up all 4 of those squares. By the way, I know the picture could be misleading based on the size,
Yeah.
but since it's large, it takes up 4 squares.
Yeah, exactly. I can
For the viewers at home too, so
Mhm.
you guys know where it starts and stops.
help with that
Thank
a little bit. Let me. Let's do this. 0.
I would draw them both. I was gonna move away.
Whoops. There it goes.
If I was gonna tie it up into like tie its limbs together, I was use the ice gloves
Right.
because they give me a bonus to grapple.
All right. Top of the initiative. Your turn, Lamia.
Okay. Lamia way out. Sam, do you need a potion?
I'm hurt.
All right, that doesn't answer, so she's gonna do her other plan. So 10. Is that 30 right here?
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's difficult, but like because it was another diagonal, does that mean that ends up being 30 square movement?
Total, yes. Total.
Okay.
Total of 30, yes.
That's fine. All right, and then Lamia will attack. She will do a power attack
Okay.
with the battle axe, so -2.
That only does slashing. Okay, cool. One thing I've DM habit that I always forget is that when weapons have multiple types to ask which type of damage you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Same. I always forget that too.
But the battle axe does only slashing anyway, so. Alright, cool. An 18 versus AC. Keeping the 18.
Yeah.
One second. Partial cover, cool. So yeah, you definitely hit some of the like bramble and stuff on top, like above this. The tendrils seem to like move out of the way, and like the axe like splashes into the ground. You can see that it seems to react, like it seems to shift. The mass of it seems to shift a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when it does that, actually, go ahead and I'm gonna give you a free perception check here.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
I think I saw it.
Nice.
Whatever I needed to see.
You can tell, like, now that you're able to like get a little bit closer, you got like there's some light. You already saw that there was like kind of silt-like dirt on top of the stone. It's kind of making the area a little bit slick. You can see that something is moving underneath that in that corner. So whatever this thing is, like its actual body isn't the like branches and tendrils. It's like whatever is under that, and that seems to shift out of the way. And it actually looks like out in the sort of this space, like behind what the wall you can see, it looks like there's actually some kind of space under there for it to move. So it like sort of ducks back, and like so you just swing down trying to hit it, and you just hit earth and stone.
Okay.
You miss. Like it's got more range of motion than it looks like it does, and you also can't see its full form.
Okay.
So making it a lot harder to hit than it would normally be.
Yeah. Lamia will yell, the vines in the thing isn't its actual body. Closer to the ground. And Lamia will be done this turn.
All right, Eli, you're up.
I am going to try and use Ray of Enfeeblement on it to hopefully make it harder for this thing to grapple stuff.
Okay.
Is my idea, and also weaker. So Ray of Enfeeblement is a
believe that range touch.
Great. Yep, it's coming right up.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
Right
difficult to hit
there.
because of the sarcophagus and the fact that it's under.
Yeah. Oh, and I rolled the natural one.
So
Roll the natural one, so it doesn't matter.
Days of lead.
I
you're
mean,
like-
you have a die.
I mean,
I do
oh,
indeed
fortune
have
of
a
fate.
die.
Yeah,
That
fortune
is
of fate.
true.
Yeah, use it.
I kind of want to use it to not die more than I want to use it to hit it with Ray of Enfeeblement in case
I'm
it
in the
tries to
worst
grab
case.
me. Yeah, but
He can also,
look,
you
of
can use
all
it.
of
He can
us,
let you use it.
if it grabs me, I'm the most screwed.
Yeah, that's
True.
fair.
Yeah, he'll be up there. Just, "Wah!"
Yeah.
Anyway, should have taken two
It's gonna be
defoliates,
like
man.
Little Shop of Horrors, okay? It's just gonna eat me.
Feed me.
Yeah. All right. That's it. I'm not moving.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just hang
So yeah,
out back here.
you're like in the middle of casting Ray of Enfeeblement, and then Lami is like, the brambles aren't its body, right as you're firing all of the things, you just shoot right through the brambles. Oh shit, okay, well, now I know.
Good to know now. Yeah. Good to know now. Next time for sure.
Aim lower, got it. So, cool. So that's Eli's turn. Next up is the wiggly thing. Alright.
2 points of damage.
2 points of yes, thank you. It's 2 points of damage for you, Sam, and it's got a tentacle for each of you.
Yeah.
Sam, you broke the grapple last time, so 1 tendril for you. And Lamia, you're new, and it wants to say hi, so a tendril for you.
Fair.
I don't. I don't have a very good chance of hitting Sam with that 13.
But it rolled first, and you said my name first.
I know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's gonna miss you. I'm not gonna spend it. I think your AC is 16 or 17.
What could it be?
So I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't have great chances on that one. A
You could roll
21.
max.
I think a 21 gets Lamia.
It does. I don't have full plate yet.
Oh, you probably shouldn't tell me that because I might have spent a die on it. But
You would know.
I don't know
You're
for
the
sure.
DM.
I don't sit here and memorize your AC. That's why I ask you every time.
He's not like me. He doesn't have your character sheets pulled up so that he can cheat and look at your AC all the time.
Nope.
I do that. I do that
purposely
every
not
time I
do it.
DM. Yeah, I do that every time I
I
DM.
purposely don't do it during these because of the fact that I can roll extra dice and stuff.
Yeah, if I had cheat, I was gonna call them cheater dice. If I had cheater dice, I wouldn't do that for my players either. But I do it so I can look at their weird.
Like I can
nonsense
click
that they
on your
don't
token
read.
and see your AC, but I'm not gonna do it when I'm considering. So cool. So 21 is gonna hit Lamia. So Lamia, you're gonna take.
You would know I didn't have full plate though.
I did know you don't have full plate, but that isn't. This is Pathfinder, dude.
Doesn't mean your AC.
You don't
not
need full
21.
plate for 21 plus AC. So you take 7 points of slashing damage. You're gonna bleed 2 each round on
Okay.
its turn. So you don't do
All
that right
right.
now. And yeah, you can feel that sticky sap stuff is in the wounds that you're getting from this.
Mhm.
And then it's gonna try to grapple.
Oh.
Ah!
Succeed with a natural 20. Because I'm pretty sure a 33 is way higher than your CMD. And if it's
Yes.
not, it's a nat 20. So,
Yeah.
alright, so Lamia, you are grappled. Grappled. I got one of yous. Okay. That's all I can do right now. Sam. Last but not least, you're up.
Wow. I'm a 5 foot step down. So she said.
You
Can't
can't
fight
come-
footstep, difficult terrain.
Difficult
Oh
terrain.
yeah. Thank you.
You can move. I did tell you it can't grapple you on its turn, but it can smack you.
Well, in that case, I'm just gonna. She said like the body is more underwater, so that's gonna be more where I'm gonna try attacking at like the base of it.
Yeah.
Where
So
it
if you want to
steps.
flank, you need to be in this. Oop, I'm in the corner, so hold on.
I have to be down at least one more.
Yeah, you'd have to be in that space that I'm pointing at,
Yeah.
which means you'd have to move.
I want to use my full round.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
full attack from here
Yeah.
since you can't
I'd
5
rather.
foot step.
I think I'd rather full attack personally.
Makes sense.
Uh,
All right, full attack. So you're trying to
Ta-da.
slash down at it. Mm-hmm.
make sure. Attack, Furious Focus, and Power Attack. Oh god, so much text. I need to not do all that.
So much.
Because I gotta remember.
You're -2 + 6 for
Yeah.
power attack. Yeah,
But I got Furious Focus, so I don't take that for the first one.
exactly. You don't take the minus to hit on the first one. You only take it on the second one.
So I'll just roll +6 damage on the first one. Correct, yes.
Yep, exactly.
Let's roll these separately. 16. Probably not gonna do it.
Well, you know, an 18 missed before.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use the lug. I'll just take the miss.
Just gonna whiff.
Okay. Yeah. And second attack, this one's -2. -4. That's
It's
God.
technically it's a total of -7 because your second attack is always at -5.
yeah.
But if you're able to click on that second attack, then yeah, you're just at -2 off of whatever it says. I'll be able to tell once. Yeah, there you go. Yo, that's a good
21.
roll though.
That is a good roll.
That's a really good roll. So 21. You keep it at 21.
Yes.
Okay. 21 hits.
Ooh, buddy.
+6 damage. 14 points.
Every time it shows me that critical.
I know, it's always like,
I'm like,
oh.
Right?
Why? Why you do this to me?
So yeah, that seems to get a reaction from it. That first slash, you hack through some of the bramble and stuff, and it gets the tendrils to, like, the tendril near you to kind of draw back away, and it sort of exposes, you can kind of see what Lamia was saying, that like you can kind of see the dirt and stuff sort of move and bulge and shift down there. You can see some more like little twigs and things sticking out from under there and just like rotted vegetation. So you just kind of aim for that bundle you just barely see. With your second swing, just lean way in, whack! And you can feel, it feels like you're cutting through a bunch of like knotted, corded vines or something. You can like feel like the sinews and things snap on it, and like a bunch of the water springs up, and what looks like actual blood just sprays up out of the water. The tendrils like react, but not in like this. They don't like freak out. There's just like this like impact react, but it otherwise seems to keep acting. But you can tell that cut real deep. So, good damage there on that second attack. And anything with your swift action, I don't think you have anything.
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lamia, you're up.
Lamia snarls. And am I able to still attack anyway, or am I grappled that...
I mean, you're grappled, but you can use a one-handed attack. You can't use
Cool.
two hands.
Well, the battle axe is just a
But you can,
one-handed,
you can
which is
two-hand
why
a battle axe.
I can, but I mean
But
that's
in this case, you just have to use it one-handed. Is what I'm clarifying.
that's why I didn't do Furious Focus in the first one. Anyway, snarl. She snarls and will activate her spear ability to add +8 to the roll.
Okay.
Insert wolf growl dot wave.
Right.
And she'll power attack as well. So that will be a +6 on the first one and a -2 on the second. Or
Your
right,
damage
I can
won't
do
be
it
at
separate.
but also your damage is at +6 when you're one-handed. It's only +4.
It's not in the system at a plus. Sorry, the battle axe is in the system as a one-handed melee, so the damage shouldn't be different.
Power attack's bonus to damage is different. If you're
Oh,
two-handed,
okay.
it's +6 damage. If you're one-handed, it's only +4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just +4 on that. All right, first attack +6. That should have hit, right?
It should have. Yeah, it does.
21
Yeah, I was
hits,
gonna say
so-
21 hits. So yeah. I hope so. If not,
I did
something
kind of
whack's going
specify
on.
where I was aiming, but I mean,
So 13. That's with +4 damage. Perfect. Got it.
Okay. And
Yeah.
the second attack -2.
So 13 points. It's one
Okay.
good hit, and then an 18. You know an 18 missed before.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the luck die though.
Okay. So you can definitely tell that first shot, you actually feel kind of the similar thing that Sam feels. You're able to like slash through part of it. The tendril still keeps a hold of you, but you can definitely tell that you cut real deep into it and like sprays a bunch of like blood and just some kind of ichor across the wall to the side. You can actually see a bunch of little insects, this thing starting to like crawl out from where it seems to be hiding.
I hate it.
Just
Gross.
the walls away. They're getting the fuck away from y'all, right? Like, just going. But
Lamia is done.
I need to get some bed bombs from the stove.
all right, and then Eli, you're up.
I have a quick mechanical question before I make my decision on what to do, which is if I try a thunder stomp in the water with weird ground, is it going to be the same effectiveness level as if I was just doing it on flat ground?
I would say the spell does what the spell does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Secondary question of this is because of what the spell does, can I make a cool wave thing where it goes when I thunderstorm?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna Moses this thing.
Just like
You guys just get wet. It's like when you stand on the side of the road and somebody drives by and splashes you. That's what happens to you too.
I'm gonna thunderstomp it. Since they said it was like on the ground and low, I feel like a thunderstomp makes the most sense.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
In my head.
And you were good.
But okay, so
recovered
none.
Yeah, I want to see if I can like mess it up by trying to trip it and do stuff with this, or knock it. It might be immune to being tripped, but I can at least try and knock it for a loop or something.
Right.
So I get to use my charisma instead of whatever it's called, my strength.
Sorry, I'm thinking of corny one-liners. When and if we kill it. Oh, what kills you on the campaign? The skeletons? Nah. Oh, the weird like troll thing? Nah. Plant. Plant in my basement killed me. Freaking graboid got me.
Right. So, yeah, go ahead and roll your CMB, by the way.
Okay, yeah. So I get to use my casting level instead of my BAB, so that's 7, and then I get to use my charisma instead of my strength, so that's 12 total. So I get to do D20 plus 12, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Whoop. Still a 2.
Yeah, of course. So you do stomp on there, and there's just this spray of water and just silt like all the way down until you can actually see the actual stone for a moment, and it seems to spray all over the walls and all over your two allies who are on either side of it.
Sorry.
It just like cuts all the way through to it, and you see for a moment this thing is revealed as this just writhing mass of rotted vines and brambles and like algae and seaweed, just like mushed up plant matter with these like slimy, sappy tentacles coming out of it. It doesn't seem to have eyes or anything like that. There's just like weird sticks and things that it seems to be like kind of moving around with, but they're not like legs. They're just like, they're more like cilia. They're just like moving and grabbing around on things to maneuver it. So this wave hits it, and you can see like the impact seems to affect it, but just getting like the shape of it, you're like, oh yeah, that thing's not gonna. The orientation doesn't matter to it at all.
Right. That's good to know.
But yeah, you get like a good look at it for a second there. You can actually see, even in that brief moment before all the water comes back, that like it's cut up badly. All right, cool. And then anything with your move or swift?
Now I'm gonna hang out right here and wait, and if it tries to grab me, I'm a Stygian trapping like it's going out of style. And that's about it.
Okay. It is its turn.
Me and Panda bleed!
Yep, you both bleed.
I was hoping I could knock its grip off on me with a thunderstomp, but that was a poor roll.
Honestly,
Right.
I thought that even if you knocked it down, I would fall to the ground with it.
That's possible.
And then potentially drown.
Possible.
So yeah, as you guys are bleeding, you can feel, or at least, yeah, Lamia, you can tell like this like tendril that's around seems to be absorbing the blood that's coming out. Seems to be just like soaking it up.
Delicious, aren't we?
Start of its turn. So
It's got itself a Lamia flavored juice box.
now, so it's got one of you. So it is going to first maintain its grapple. Yeah, that's what it's going to do first. It's going to try. It's 13. This has your grapple already. That's an additional +4 to its maintain. So it's got a real good chance at this. I don't think 22 is going to do it, so I'm going to roll a die. Fuck. Does a 23 beat your CMD?
It's exactly what you needed.
Yes! Okay. We're making moves, boys. Alright, so it has an ability called Drag Under.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, to the eyes of the other two of you, you see Lami is like cut into this thing, this fucking wave splashes over both of them, and when the wave settles, you don't see Lamia anymore. Lamia, for your part, you could tell like that splash happened and you were just kind of trying to keep yourself braced and whatever, so you could get your attacks going, and you could just feel the tendril seem to coil and tighten around you and just pulls you straight down. So your boots, like you sink all the way, like you go all the way down to your butt first, like just like in a seated position, like boom, there's like the shock of that, and like the silk comes all the way up to like the middle of your stomach, and head is almost underwater, and then it pulls you towards it to the point where you're literally like kind of crammed up against that sarcophagus and just like in its space. You can feel these brambles and things around you like jabbing into you. And you were just flat prone. You're not pinned. You are still technically just grappled and prone.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's its maintain. And then you're going to take the constrict damage. Only take 6 more points of damage.
Okay.
And then you're going to take the other tendril, which is 10 more points of slashing.
Okay.
That means it can't attack Panda. It can't attack Panda right now.
Yeah, so there's an upright slide.
On that turn. So you take that damage and stuff, right, Lamia?
Mm-hmm.
You can feel the tendril uncoil from around you, and you're still stuck. So it's freed both tendrils now, and you're just like stuck in this silt, and like under its body, just like you're just like trapped in the ground, essentially.
Okay.
So you got like basically essentially slick mud up to your chest, and you're like prone in it. Your face is just like barely out of it, and there's just water over the top of you, and it feels like you're stuck. But that's the end of its turn. Bottom of the initiative, it is Sam's turn.
Oh shit! And I will language. But I'll
At this point, I'm not busy enough to correct you. I'll get on you later.
attack roll 1, because I'm just going full power tag.
Okay.
Same disc. I'm just gonna put damage on it.
Damage.
20 total. Dirty 20, that is. Keeping that?
18, no. 21, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna try 20. We'll find out something.
Try 20? Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It's like playing blackjack if you didn't know 21 was the number to play blackjack with.
Oh god, that's a fun card game.
Right, what's the number?
Yeah.
Bust. It's an ace.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try 20. See if that.
20 is Exacxes.
Okay, cool. Now we know.
6.
So go ahead and roll damage. You want to roll good.
Oh, he did.
16 is good. You may describe your kill.
Yay!
I'm a farmer. I'm about to pull this weed.
Oh, that's dumb. I love it.
Oh my god.
And I guess if I'm describing, I'm grabbing part of the tentacles to like pull it out, and I know it's a two-handed weapon, but whatever. I just pull back and just put my whole body into it, like while pulling to make sure I get a good hit on it. Is what
It's
is
hacking.
Yeah.
Okay. So just whack! Like you seem like you hit like the dead center of it. And like drive that like axe head point of the Falcata Magna through the core of it. And you could just feel all those like little sinews and things just snap and like rend apart. And it seems like the center of it just seems to unfurl. Like you sliced into a ball of yarn. And then there's more blood that oozes out, like the water around it immediately turns red. And you see just like little bits of black and gray and like this like muddy, dark oily-looking liquid seems to ooze out of it, but it does stop moving.
The most disgusting.
Kind of
blue
continuously
onion of all
pulling
time.
at it, trying to. I think it still has Lamia,
Forbidden
so I'm
blue
pulling.
onion.
No, forbidden blue onion. Yeah, I will. I mean, if we need to unbury her out of the silt, I'll throw
Fine.
another thunderstomp to like kick up as much crap as I can.
So yeah,
Yes.
like right now, combat's over. So
Mhm. I'm still.
you've
See if
you've,
I use the spell.
yeah. So Sam, you get this thing killed, and you're starting to try to like pull it away, and Lamia, I imagine you're trying to like try to free yourself, like pushing against the stone, and then suddenly you just feel this like wave of sound, just like your whole head and armor is just filled with this like vibration, and you look up and you can see like all the water has like sprayed all over the place again. And I imagine like take that second to try to like scramble to your feet as it all like splashes back down. But you're able to get like to a knee and 1 foot, so when it hits, you're like, you just stand up and you're able to get to your feet. Unfortunately, you are both still bleeding.
Yeah, I'll say that takes enough time to probably do another
Uh,
lead.
How many?
2. It's 2 each.
Close.
I mean, no, I was just saying if that was 6 seconds or more.
Yeah, that was just like a round.
Here, Sam. Lamia will get her cure light potion out and give it to Sam.
I'm gonna throw him a tincture.
No.
Like, keep yours here. Yeah, I literally toss him one of the tinctures I have. Since you're both bleeding.
Oh, this is
What
the
a-
battle's over, so yeah, you can afford to get drunk now.
Yeah.
Lamia will drink her cure light potion then.
What was the tincture?
It's just a cure light.
Okay.
But you have to take the fortitude thing to not get drunk.
So,
1d4.
Where'd I put it?
Lamia,
Yeah.
I need you to roll a caster level check real quick.
Oh.
Which in this case is just going to be 1d20 plus 1.
Lovely. Okay.
You know what's funny too is in my inventory I did not name it a tincture. I named it a alcoholic cure light. Yet I just remembered that what it was called.
I
for
rolled
some
2
reason.
4s.
Is that a save or is that just a caster level check?
It's just
My
it's a
caster
check.
level check.
Okay,
It's
just
it's a
checking.
check, technically.
2 4s on 2 very different dice though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
I just wanted to check because if it was a save thing, I could do my intervention thing.
So you can feel the like usual sort of just slight tingle, burn sensation. You feel like the magic seems to reach the wounds, but they just ache. It doesn't heal them. And that sap stuff that's in the wound seems to just burn even more. It gets more and more uncomfortable.
Fun.
Oh.
And Sam, did you drink the tincture?
Yeah, I don't know what it heals it yet, so
it's a
So it's also
D8
it's first going to be a
D8.
caster level check.
plus 1. Yeah.
okay.
'Cause it's
Want me
a
to do
cure
caster
light.
level first. I'll do a caster level.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 1. Because it has no effect if it fails.
But it is, just so you know, it is a D8 plus 1 because it's the same stats as a cure light.
Yeah, exactly.
I just click like ranger.
No,
Whatever,
it's
right?
not your caster level. It's the caster level
Oh.
of the item. So just 1d20 plus
Oh.
1.
Mhm.
Like, if you were casting Cure Light Wounds on yourself, then you'd use yours, but...
I did that wrong.
You did. So that 3 plus 1, 4.
4.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, I hit 11. Okay, I
I don't
double
think-
tapped the 1.
I don't think we needed clarification that you did it wrong. I think we all can tell.
Yeah.
It did shock me
Oh,
though when all
but
of the
Panda
dice
did roll
just showed up
one.
on my screen.
Do we
that
count
doesn't
that
count.
for
No.
skill
Doesn't
point?
That
Okay.
one
Definitely
does
does
not
not
count
count. It
because the
definitely
3
does
is
not
the
count.
only official roll we're
Yeah,
taking,
right.
right? Yeah.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the tincture... Well, it still gets you a little tipsy, but you're a little buzzed, yeah.
I'm a little buzzed, yeah.
So I don't heal anything.
But unfortunately, you don't heal anything.
Boo.
Oh.
You do take 2 more damage, though, both of you. And you
Yeah.
happen to bleed.
The fuck?
My potion didn't work.
Is it?
I really wanted to say, did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
I'm gonna try that.
Can I do a heal check on Lamia to try and
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
You can.
Do it on her first.
Do you have a
You're
heal
my
kit or anything like that?
I do not.
Okay. So you're gonna take a -2. So heal -2. I already know the DC.
10. Nope.
You definitely think it has something to do with that sap that is soaked into these wounds. It seems to be like clinging to the exposed flesh that it's cut open. It definitely seems like it has to do with that. But you weren't able to get it out. Like trying to wash it out and stuff like that didn't seem to help.
I guess we'll die.
Do you think maybe if we like roll up and like the dirt up front, we get some of the stuff out?
You'd also try, bandaging it real quick to see if you can get it to stop bleeding. Like put pressure on it. I don't mean necessarily wrapping a bandage, but like if you can apply pressure or something just to stop it from bleeding right now.
I don't have bandages. Who the hell carries bandages?
Cloth is a bandage, Lamia.
So
the only cloth I have is the cloth you don't want me to use.
Oh yeah, don't use that. You'll die.
Absolutely.
You'll have syphilis and die.
so take 2 more points of damage each of you. You are actively bleeding out. So you can keep trying heal checks to try to like stop the bleeding. It's just it's standard action, so every time you fail, that's a round, right?
Natural.
Now it counts.
Nah, it counts. You don't take extra damage or anything like that. It's just fails. So you take 2 more points of damage. You do spot what appears to be a snail, the same color as that like dark greenish mold that's over there. Seems to be. It's just the slowest friend. Like all those other bugs
hydrate.
fled. All those other bugs fled, and the snail was just been taking forever.
So
it's just like
I'm gonna
black
have
and
to do
green.
this. While they're trying to figure that out, is anything in this kit labeled? Like when I looked at it before, real quick, before they're doing that, was anything labeled, or was it all just herbs and berries and nonsense?
It wasn't like labeled or like sorted in a way that like you can make sense of immediately. Okay. It would take time. There were herbs and things, so there might be stuff in there.
But I don't know anything about any of that. So if it was labeled, I might be like, "Oh, this is for that." But since I don't know anything about it, that's why I asked.
You could be like, Sam, there might be some healing shit over here, right? But,
that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
I'm gonna yell, Hattie, need your help.
Sam, don't you know how to heal?
I don't have. You ate today. Is what I hear.
He used his spell. But
yeah, I only have one of those.
So
look, it's either eat or heals. Choose.
Hattie will come down. She's like, "Yeah, I heard the commotion. What? Oh my God, you're bleeding. Okay. Hold on. Let me go get something." She's like, goes back up really quickly. 2 more damage.
Yeah.
If you were wanting to roll another check at that time, you can before you take the
I'll
damage.
do another heal. I'm more worried about me because I think I'm closer to death. But if I can solve Lamia, she can carry my ass out of here. So,
Lamia, you can also try to stop your own bleeding. You don't have to be trained and healed for first aid.
Oh, I thought you did.
18.
No, not for first aid.
I'm just digging around for something we can use as a bandage at this point.
Is that
if there's
with the
any
-2,
cloth or
Sam?
anything around here?
Yeah, that was with the -2.
Okay. Keeping 18?
Yep.
Okay. You managed to stop your bleeding.
All right, you're fixed.
Okay, start fixing yourself.
Yeah, it's on my back.
Okay.
Also, take 2 more points of damage, Sam. Lamia, you don't take any more that turn.
I already did the 2 from that.
Okay.
That from calling Hattie and the heal check. So I guess this next one, if you want to try and moosh my flesh together.
Lamia's gonna try.
Yeah, because it's a -4 to try to operate on yourself.
Yeah,
So
Lamia's gonna
-6.
try.
Okay.
Minus what?
You're just at -2 right now.
We're gonna
Okay.
have a healer's kit.
You have no tools. You're basically just like grabbing whatever bandages and everything else you can find and being like, this looks clean enough.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to like wipe this crap out. I'll flip it over and use this band. Like you're just like trying shit. A 10 unfortunately doesn't do it. Sam, take 2 more points of damage.
Sam's looking pale.
I don't know if this will actually work, but I have a cure moderate. That's better?
I don't think that'll. It has to do with what it did to us. I think we gotta. I don't.
I mean, meta knowledge, the caster level of Cure Moderate is higher, and Patrick did say that you're going off the caster level check of the item. So
Yeah.
just
You'd
I'll
probably be rolling at
knowledge.
plus
try it if you want.
You'd probably be rolling at a +3, is what it would be.
Yeah, it would be a +3.
Open my mouth ready for that. No.
So
That's
baby
basically,
burger. Let's
you
go.
Can, you can
Yes.
drink it, and then she can still try to treat you.
Yeah.
Let's go for that. Maybe both
Goodbye,
of those
my-
things working together.
Goodbye, my cure moderate.
So
Okay.
That's 1d20
for,
plus 3.
Yeah, exactly.
And
1, not 0, 1.
-2.
Stop booping at me.
Oh, that's for the heal check.
Okay.
20.
The heal is 11, so. You
Ooh,
can't
take my fortunate fate.
Why? That's
On
just
which
that's
one?
a 12.
Yeah, that's only a 15 though. I don't think that's enough.
I think
He's probably
like
gonna
what
roll
would be
lower,
better.
but you
Well,
have to-
roll a luck
Yeah.
die. We have a luck die, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Use that.
That's what
yeah,
was
I would suggest a luck die. Okay.
17.
17.
See, I'm-
Oh man. I hope.
All right.
'Cause I took the defoliate
Roll
spell.
2d8 plus 3.
Yay.
Oh, thank goodness.
2, 8.
All right, good. That potion cost me a lot of money.
That's not bad. 14.
Okay, so you heal 14, right as Hattie literally jumps down the ladder.
Wish she does. Sploosh. Right in the
Lands on
water.
her feet. Takes 2 points of non-lethal damage. Just splash! And immediately runs over to you, Sam, right as like your wounds are closing. You're starting to feel like, you know, like...
Shit,
and
sorry. I didn't.
She runs over and she's like, "Be still!" And she like puts her finger like on your, she's like, "Shh, shh, be still!
Dave,
I'm going to help you right now!" And like grabs your arm
Uh,
and is like looking for the wound. She's like, where did the bleeding start? I need you to take off your armor. It's got to be under it somewhere." She's like pulling at your armor.
He said it was on his back.
Yeah, it's on. It's where it meets up in the back, where the.
Oh, help me flip him over. He's resisting.
Hattie, I
so
drank
I
a
need to
big
stop
boy
resisting.
potion.
Stop resisting to my healing.
I was worried I wasn't gonna help Lamia, so I was calling you down here for her.
Oh wait, are you okay now?
He
I
did
mean,
manage to help.
I did this patch job. And it's like a bunch of tiny band-aids. like all like
Oh.
one of them's a SpongeBob, one of them's a fruit one. What's a Hello Kitty?
Hattie, you
Okay.
and Sam can come over here and try and sort through this rubbish over here. I'm gonna go figure out what else is going on.
Oh, okay. I was coming to do like a heroic rescue or something.
You did. You were very heroic.
It's just gonna walk over and yeah. So battle's over right now. You guys have stopped bleeding. You survived. What were you at, Sam?
I was at
before the healing.
19,
Oh, buddy.
which is not terrible, but like
But with real time passing, it can go quick.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's not a lot of rounds.
shit, Baldur's Gate, where you turn on turn-based. It's like, now I'm on fire. I need to put this out right now.
Yeah, right. Can we all go pee now?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
go break.
break time.
So yeah, we'll be back.
I get to go get pie.
We'll be back
Pie.
at 9:40. We'll do
All right.
9:40.
Okay. See you in
See
a
you
bit,
guys in a little bit.
See you
Did
soon.
that. Are we?
Yeah,
Back.
we're back.
We're back.
We're
We're
back.
back.
We're back. All right.
That was
Hi
okay.
guys.
Hello,
Hola.
everyone.
Thank you,
Hello,
Ellie, for the gifted
everyone.
sub to somebody's
Hello,
thing.
everybody.
Snacks.
Yes, thank you. That was very kind.
Spree indeed.
Mhm.
Snake is spree. Indeed.
Hardly. Stop, bud.
No, a whiskey sour, though properly made, probably tastes really good.
Are you saying that yours wasn't properly made and that it does not taste good?
It's heavy on the sour.
Mm.
Not so much the
That's
whiskey.
my favorite part.
Yeah.
Stop licking.
Anyway,
Slightly
so
weaker.
Stop licking stuff.
How's your pie?
Butthead dog.
it's
All right.
good. It's you missed it, but the longer the pie stays in the freezer, the more the fruit taste comes out.
I sent her the video of Dylan.
Dylan B. Hollis.
I almost said Bill and D. Hollis.
Dylan. Dylan.
Dylan D. Pauls.
Of Dylan B. Hollis. His was in a cheat lemon pie. And so she's been making cheat fruit pies. But
Cheat, right? Cheat.
Cheat.
Yeah, cheat as in
You're a cheater. But
yeah, rather than cheap as in
Yeah.
that didn't cost very much. But it also doesn't cost very much.
It doesn't cost very much,
Almost
especially
like
if you decide.
sheet lemon pie, and I was like,
Oh,
like a sheet cake, or like I'll probably make it a square pan instead of a round.
fucking sheet pie. What are you saying, Molly?
It doesn't cost very much, especially if you decide to go with a generic brand of Cool Whip and you make your own crust.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're down here.
Yeah, it's still wet down here. But cool, yeah. You've killed that thing. It's just kind of sitting there oozing.
Yeah, I
Um,
disperse it.
Oozing.
Oh, before you did that though, Lamia will ask, "Do you think this is healthy to eat?"
No.
I want to
Even
bite
with
it.
or without your condition, I don't think this is good to eat. It smells like rotting garbage.
It is.
Not
blue.
only
I'm just
does it-
angry.
it
I'm just
smell
angry
like
because it
garbage.
absorbed
Looks
our
like-
I mean,
blood.
here, I hold up a tentacle. You want to bite it? Go
Please
for a
don't.
bite.
Please.
The
please
worst thing
don't.
that can happen is you start bleeding again.
Because Lamia did open her mouth.
Don't do that.
I'll bite it.
Seriously. No, you also don't do that. Jeez, people.
Do you want to bite it?
No, no one needs to bite it. That's what I'm
Same
getting
thing.
at.
I don't think anyone wants to bite that weird slimy tentacle thing. Is that what you were
No
fighting?
biting.
Yes, and I'm gesturing with it.
Ew.
My mouth is above my fireplace I'm putting in.
You
It
could
was
probably sell that.
It was somehow absorbing the the blood that was leaking from us, Sam.
Oh, you probably shouldn't sell that then.
Do we know what it is? I nudge it with my foot.
I mean, I'll do a nature check, I guess.
Yep. Your knowledge
Or-
nature, yep.
Yeah.
I'll have Hattie do 1, 2 for you.
18. What was that?
That's Hattie.
Oh, okay.
Nature
He
also.
said he was gonna have Patty do one too.
Okay. How dare you?
Wow. So-
To be fair, Sam, you're too close to it. You need a keen observation from the side that's not affected
A little
by
tipsy, yeah.
being damaged.
I know
You're
it
sitting there
was,
looking
yeah.
at it, and every time you ask internally, like you're like, "What is this thing?" There's another voice in your head that says, "Dead and gross
Yeah.
and mean." It's just like
Also-
all the descriptors.
I don't have a lot of blood, and I drank alcoholic things, so my blood alcohol level is real mixed up right now.
That is true. So you're sitting there
Right,
staring at it, and you're
guys.
like, "Can't believe we killed 2 of these." Wait a minute.
Unethical life tip: give blood before you go drinking. You'll get drunk quicker. I don't know. But don't do
Very
cheap tricks.
unethical tip.
yeah.
I agree.
Don't do it.
So you don't quite recognize it. Like, obviously, this thing is plant-like, or no, it's a plant. This thing is definitely a plant. Some monsters actually are, and you can tell just like examining it and stuff, like getting a better look at it, that there is there's like a space over here, like on the bottom of that wall, where it's like opened up, and you can only assume that there's more water on the other side because it's not draining through there or anything like that. It just seems to be level. But there's maybe some other kind of chasm or something that it was going to try to slip into. You can't really tell. But as far as the creature itself, I don't think you've ever fucking seen one of these things. And Hattie goes, "Oh, that's a leech root.
I'm sorry, what now?
It's a leech root. It's
I understand
like
those words separately.
Yeah, but if you put them together, it's this thing. Like it's like a plant with like the roots will suck blood, and it like uses them to attack and like stab stuff, and it will try to like bury people, and then when they're bleeding, because it's like smack them with all its weird sappy things, and then it will just stand there and like drink until they're not people anymore. I heard about them back in Roroa, because I went there for a while, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
We do not.
Do you know why its sap would stop healing?
It's just something, I don't know, to do with how the sap is. Like, you could use it to, like, you know, make bleeding harder to stop. But I think it just generally clings to, like, exposed, opened wounds and things like that, and it makes it to where you can't, Oh, thank you for the follow.
Hey, thank you.
And it makes it to where you can't, like, heal the wound right. It's just, like, one of the ways they kill stuff. They're not very fast, so if it, like, smacks something once, and then it runs off and it's bleeding, and it can't stop the bleeding, then, you know, it has all the time in the world to go find it, you know? And it's got the nice, convenient trail and all sorts of things. I think it's just how it's evolved. But that's weird, though. I've never seen one here, not in Setsegia. I think somebody must have brought it here.
Start carrying pieces of it somewhere drier.
Start, like, hacking it apart. Holy shit.
Oh, thank you for this.
Bigger thing.
Oh, no, that was Ellie. Thank you, Ellie.
But still, thank you.
But still, thanks to
Yeah.
Ellie. That was nice of her.
Yeah.
So you start, like, hacking up this leech root thing. You can feel that, like, the sap stuff is still active, like your gloves kind of stick to it when you're touching the tendrils, and there's, like, some of it inside the, like, core and whatnot. You do see, like, the middle of it, there was some kind of, like, odd woody bulb that you cut into that finally killed it, and that is absolutely just drenched in this sap stuff. I mean, the only reason your blade didn't get stuck in it is because it was submerged and just the momentum of the swing. But yeah, you can start mostly getting it apart. It just takes a little bit of time.
I'm gonna.
Excuse me.
Are all
I'm
those?
gonna. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go back up if I'm not needed down here. I don't like leaving Verbrong up by himself.
See if you can find a bucket to throw down here,
A bucket?
or like
Sure.
a pot, or I mean, let us know. I'm gonna put this sappy stuff in it. Might be useful. I guess I could put in this tincture, but that's not really like.
Yeah. You think to, like, actually get, because the sap's not liquid, you know, it's like
Is it
stuff.
gooey?
Yeah.
Is it like a silly putty?
It's just it's more than like it's like when a tree has sap coming out where it's like it's not just like pouring out.
Oh, okay.
It's just like anything you touch and has.
Speaking
it,
of
you
pine
can
sap.
see it, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lamia
So
will
you
go
can
up.
get it, but sorry, go ahead.
Lamia will go up and like look around for, I guess, a bucket or something big that she can throw down there and join Verbrong, who I assume is keeping watch.
Yeah, he's like in the house at this point because obviously he heard some shit was going on, and she gives you that look like all good or.
We killed the thing. It was yucky. But they're
Nice.
still exploring down there.
Okay, all good.
Maybe? I saw like coffin-like looking things.
Everyone alive?
Yes.
Okay, safe?
Yes.
Okay. We'll keep guard outside again then.
Thank you for Brong.
He walks back outside. But yeah, if you look around a little bit, you'll be able to find like a bucket. But yeah, so for Sam, yeah, you could probably collect the sap. It's going to take a little bit of work. You'll have to like either find a way to like spigot these like different parts of it and like get it to like tap out, or you'll have to put it in something that will separate from the sap, so that it all kind of drains out, and then you can just like separate.
Get a big old cauldron and throw it in there with some water and cook it.
You could cook it out, yeah. You could do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
we're technically in a
blood
big
in
old
it.
cauldron right now, so
Yeah.
we'll just,
Start
we'll
heating
just
up this water, buddy.
start
Yeah.
heating up the ground. Yeah, no.
This is my underneath. This is my stew pit. It's where I make stew.
It's like a hot tub, but basically,
Anytime
you
something-
are the thing being cooked.
Anytime I kill somebody, I just throw it down there and it cooks down.
God, that sounds awful.
Oh,
I hate everything.
like roadkill stew.
Here you go, Sam.
Cool.
So you have a bucket. Are you doing anything down there, Eli?
Yes, I'm going to be investigating the sarcophagi for inscriptions or anything weird. I'm gonna not touch them, but I'm going to look very closely.
Okay. You can see that the tops of them have they're just decorative. They appear to be things like skulls and bones, but also like ivy and leaves and vines and thorns and all that kind of stuff. This like merging of the depictions of both death and nature. They all seem to have like the same kind of design. Not exactly the same. It's not like they went through some like assembly line or like manufacturing process. It's just very similar designs on each of them. You do see that there is some kind of marking scratched into each. You're able to make out that it says on this. Hold on, make sure that was it. So on this one, it says, what's the word? R as in Romeo, M as in Mike, and then a 1, RM2, RM3.
Okay.
But doesn't automatically ring any bells specifically.
Yeah, nope, sure doesn't. And you said it was scratched in. Does it look like it was just like definitely after the fact, was not like part of the carving or the artisan work? It looks like somebody just took like, I don't know, a chisel or a knife or something and just scratched it into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like completely separate from the rest of the design. Because you can see like the somewhere probably on like the lid on the same place on each of them, you can see like the craftsman's signature, just like whatever their mark is, they put it to each of them. You can see that, and it's totally separate from that, so you know it isn't
Gotcha.
that thing.
Okay. Weird. I guess then after.
Are you doing any detect magic or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, I'll have detect magic on after I see the inscriptions and stuff. I'll put it back on and go look at them.
So you'll see that negative energy effect you saw before is very suppressed. Like you barely see it now. So you think that it's probably the result of the consecration.
Gotcha. I will share with the class. That it seems like that had a decent effect. I'm like, I don't know how much time that bought us, or I don't know what's going on, but it looks like we were able to at least like slow down whatever weird thing is going on here. They're like cocoons or something almost, as I like gesture towards them.
What? Could
Well,
be
'cause
cocooned in a, I guess, a tomb-like thing?
I don't know what, but whatever it is, it's soaking up. It was like soaking up negative energy, is what it looked like. Um, it makes me think of a cocoon. You know, you put a caterpillar in it and you bombard it with whatever nutrients and stuff the cocoon has, and then it comes out as a butterfly. But this is going to come out as something scary and undead, probably.
Oh. Um. Well, how can we, I guess, stop it more?
Well, it's suppressed now. I don't think they're going to just blow the tops off when we open it. So I suppose we could open it and drag whatever's in there out, or we could wait until we get somebody who knows more about what's going on, like go back, and report essentially on what we found, and they'd have to come down here and help us. But I don't know how much longer, like how much more time this consecrate bought us.
We could get some like things to bore a hole in. We could like pour lead in it.
Do you have a lot of lead and something to bore a hole in a stone sarcophagus?
Or we're just throwing out solutions.
Right, but one of those solutions requires us only to travel to town and talk to some people. Yours requires us to acquire a significant amount of industrial equipment that I definitely don't have.
I mean,
at the shop.
Lead melts pretty easy.
Well, we
you
could just
still
burn down the whole
need
building.
well, I don't think that's going to help, Lummy. These are made out of stone.
Sorry, I said that for Ellie.
Oh, I thought you said it for Nick. Anyways, yeah, these are made out of stone, and there's a lot of water in this room, so I'm not entirely sure that. Because fire was honestly my first thought too.
You could put the fire inside the thing if it's
We
open.
could pour oil in there and make a really interesting oil-based candle for a lamp.
It would be interesting. That's a word for it.
We don't even know what's inside them yet, though.
Yeah, maybe it's friendly. Maybe it's soaking up all the bad energy to get rid of it.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway.
Go out on a limb, and guess it's probably not friendly anymore. Even if it started out that way, I think being bombarded with this much negative energy over a certain amount of time is going to twist anything we run into. Just an educated guess. Definitely not absolute. I'd have to sit here and look at them and study them more to figure anything else out, which I can do, but there's two magic auras on this. There's the necromancy one, and there's another one that's kind of underneath it that I'm struggling with. And I don't want to just pop open the lid and blow up the basement.
Right,
So
I can't see
Oh,
you
you-
if you're looking at me.
You think it might be a blow up spell thing?
it's some form of trap to prevent them from being opened prematurely. Maybe. I don't know what it is. The necromancy aura on this thing's so strong, it's almost impossible with what I've got to like decipher anything else.
Okay then.
I mean, I can putz around with it and see what I can do, but there's no guarantees that it's not going to just trigger whatever's in here prematurely either.
That's true.
I'd feel a lot more confident if I had, more backup. I know we've got a good amount of backup, but like magical backup that could confirm or deny my theories here instead of me just looking at these things and taking wild guesses based on other things I've read in the past or stuff I've come across before.
Yeah, I really wouldn't want to hear all your theories.
Oh, I have so
It'd be
many.
nighttime by then and we wouldn't be able to go home.
I can talk really fast. Anyways, I don't want to sit here and expound on them either. I want to check this whole place, figure out what we can get, and probably go chat to somebody. And as much as I know last time I was really saying that, hey, we should all leave and no one should spend the night here. I'm going to retract that statement this time and say that we probably should leave people here to make sure that this doesn't do anything wild.
Oh, well, good for you, Sam.
Good for us.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
staying and watching this stuff
Man, it depends on who all wants to stay here.
because I'm the only one who can magically look at it out of this group.
That is true.
All right, it's time for Lamia's adventure. Where she gets lost in the woods and ends up in the Caliphate.
Across like
Who am
2
I, Rhoda
oceans
Zolo?
and multiple land masses.
Hold down, Zorro.
Yeah.
We could do acid. Yeah.
I'm
we
not
could do
from
acid.
here. Just go back the way you came. I don't think
Don't
this is
know
gonna
how I
work.
got here.
I thought I was. Yeah. Good news is not everybody has to stay here. Bad news is I want to stay here, and I know the way through the woods.
Yeah.
Yep. The only other person who could relatively safely travel. Well, Lamia, Verbrong, and Hattie all have survival, and you left a trail. You've all traveled it a few times, so as long as it's not storming, you can make it back pretty easily, especially during daylight. It's nighttime. It's a different story.
Well,
It's a pretty
okay,
fun
there is-
story, though, if you want me to tell it.
No. There is one deciding factor Lamia has to think of. Well, what would you like me to do as my not superior.
Employer.
All right, so just listen.
Yeah, we were all thinking boss, but
Yes.
I was
Employer.
thinking boss. That's why I
You
was doing
and Hattie go find some white thrush folks or talk to the people from the wind spirit, whatever. Tell them that we found 3 sarcophaguses full of negative energy in a basement with a crazy plant monster. And if they don't show up, then I guess, I don't know, Sam, I guess we're burying your house under a rock avalanche of some kind, or we're taking all the trees down, and we're making the biggest bonfire you've ever seen.
I was wanted
Smokey will be
mound
very disappointed with us, but we're going to do it.
Was wanted a mound home. Like still fully on intent living in it. Yeah, bury it, make a tunnel to the door.
You
and I
sure
live
you
there.
don't want Hattie to stay here and me and Verbrong go back? Because
No, because if something comes out of one of these coffins, I trust Verbrong to rip its arms off and feed him to it.
Or if it
kinda
comes out
hard.
of the forest.
yeah,
Yeah.
That too.
There's big stuff out there.
that is true.
There's not that bad of stuff in the city. Like, as long as we get back before nightfall.
And when it comes to chatting to a person to get them to do something you want, Adeline.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not that bad.
Didn't say you were bad. Using it as a positive. It's a good thing here. Use all
Okay,
the
then.
pushy you've got and push them all the way out here if you have to.
Ready to go then, Hattie?
Yeah.
Okay. Be safe,
Nope.
guys.
I want to go.
Where's
early
the money
enough
again,
that we
Eli?
get back.
It's the what? Sorry.
Where's the money again, if I ever needed to know?
What money?
The rest of my money from the Clint job.
I mean, I paid you all your money.
Yeah.
You haven't.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did
you
pay
guys-
you
Lamia
guys
wasn't
your
there
money.
for the second half of the money.
Oh, that's right. You
Well, then you could have already
It's-
come and
it's
picked it
with
up
Mayor,
because
yeah.
once it reached at my place, it was yours.
yeah. So it's probably
So-
with Mayor, so you can just swing by
Yeah.
and grab it.
Yeah, it's at
I
the
thought
shop.
she was like doing a cheeky, like, where do you keep your money in case I come here and you're dead?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
No, it
That's
wasn't
why I was
cheeky.
like,
it was just genuine,
there's a
like,
safe
I
that
need
you
my
can't get
money
into, but
in case
your
you
money-
die.
is die or not, you can still get the money. You just ask Mayor. He knows where all the money is anyways. I'm
Okay,
not the
cool.
person
Thanks.
to ask.
Yeah.
I
He
didn't
knows how to
know.
launder it in the event that Eli dies.
All right, stay safe, guys. Let's go, Hattie.
Hey,
yeah, let's hurry.
like if the white thrush don't come out, see if you can find some bottles of like acid or something like that. Something I can probably pour in there and kill whatever. I mean, I'm just thinking of ahead of time.
We do know a great place that has potions. Well,
We
not the
do.
expensive place, but the
Yeah.
cookie
Yeah.
place.
See if
Yeah,
he can hook
for-
us up.
You need some acid. Okay.
Or
Alright.
something that's got positive energy to counteract the negative energy.
Acid
Healing
for
Did they
potions
bottle
would
that?
also work. That's what healing potions are.
Bottled positive energy.
That's what healing potions are.
You look beautiful
I'm
today.
pretty sure they're not.
They are
No,
infused
that's-
with it.
Pretty much what they do.
They're
I
not
don't know if
pure
you've ever
positive energy.
Sure,
They have
but if
it
you've ever
like
thrown a healing
infused.
potion down an undead's throat, which I unfortunately have done, it's very effective. Remember those skeletons that were trying to kiss us?
It did
No.
work.
It's exactly what I did. Is I fed it a healing potion. So
You
in
fed
the
several
event-
of them several healing
Yes.
potions.
Well, a couple with some oil too.
That's
And I
true.
tried to light it on fire.
Yes,
I only
it
remember the
was
ones that
a
wanted to
very
dance.
kinky adventure.
Some of them were dancing, some of them were drinking everything, and some of them were kissing.
Yeah. The drinking everything ones, I tactically let them drink the potions I had. By which I mean, I literally handed them the potions. I was like, drink this.
We're like, okay,
They're like,
drank
oh.
all my lantern. Oh.
Well, that one was specifically another stream that we had done a long time ago. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
a bit of time
mine.
ago.
That was
So it is on YouTube somewhere.
It's in the
Somewhere. I don't-
30s or 40s.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in like the 30s. But yeah, so
Wait, yeah,
Any-
yeah, it is.
any kind of positive energy healing potions, things like that. Potion stuff, excuse me. Any of that you can bring. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Acid and healing.
Positive.
Those guys are gonna look really strange at them in that order. Can I get some healing potions with some vials of acid? Well, who are you torturing?
Right?
That, or it's like,
Is this
I
for a
need
kick?
some acid and some healing potions, and then you just immediately uncork the healing potion, pour it in a different bottle, and they're like, oh no. Just like, uncork the
Oh,
acid,
shit.
pour it in the healing bottle.
All right, so me and Hattie leave.
Alright. So you sprint back. Not really sprint, but you move back. Let's see, left morning time, about, let's say, maybe 10-ish. So you got out here noon 30. All of these shenanigans and looking around and fighting and bickering and stuff. Probably another 2.5-ish hours. So it's like 3 o'clock. So you get back about 5:30. If you're quick, you can definitely make it back tonight before it gets dark.
Okay.
If you're not, you can definitely
right.
get stuck in the woods at night.
Right.
So,
Okay, Hattie, should we split?
yeah, we probably should. And then we'll meet back at, let's just meet, just on the outskirts where we normally set off. We'll do that, in like, I don't know, like a half hour. We have to be quick.
Okay. So you doing the white thrust? Or
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
You go get the other stuff.
Okay. I need to go get the money first, though.
Yeah, you have to get your thing. He needs money, and then I have like some money, but I hopefully don't need it. Okay, go. Ready?
Yep.
I mean,
Boom.
ready, go. She runs off the other way. Cool. So, you're trying to head over to the shop. that Ian
Aldwin's?
works at.
Yeah.
Or you swing by the office, grab
Yeah,
your
I need to
money.
get money. I only have 81 gold pieces on me.
Yeah, that part we don't have to play out, but you
Okay.
you get your money, and you head to, you probably ask Mayor, like, where's the fucking place? And he's like, it's over here.
I've been there before.
That's true, you got your sleeping stuff from there.
How much is the money, Eli? Because I don't have that note anywhere.
Was like
5?
So we got. Sorry, I was looking up the session for the skeletons to show Snake. Let me pull my notes in a second.
Cool, because I'm looking something else up too, real quick.
Okay. We got paid. Nope, that was a little bit ago.
There it is.
We got paid 15 grand, right? So you guys got 2,500? Was that what I was giving you guys out of that? No. So he gave us 500 each before we left. He gave us 15 grand. I think you each got 3,000 gold.
3,000. Okay. Is that with the? I mean, is that all together or?
That is all of your money total that you're getting from this shipment. The 500 was what he gave us beforehand. That's not part of that payment. So you're getting
Okay, so
3,000 out of this, is what I
Okay.
said that you guys would
Perfect.
get.
Yeah.
That'll work. All right, cool. I just need to make sure because I wanted to make sure I purchased legally, etc.
Yeah.
All right.
And unless you have like a pouch of the treasury or a
Oh.
bag of holding or something, you're not carrying that all around with you, but
I do have a pouch of the treasury.
cool. I'm I'm assuming it's a 1.
It is a 1.
Okay. That's still
So we got
plenty.
So 89 or 81 of those gold coins is actually in my backpack then. But Snake wants to read the Ellie fan fiction of that story.
Oh God. The one she keeps in the black box.
Yeah, that's buried outside in her yard, sealed in a concrete stone thing, lined with silver.
Right. Okay, so you get your money, and then you run over to Mojuk's apothecary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you sprint over there, burst through the door. You see Eofor there, same man you rescued from like way early in this campaign, from the imposter man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's standing there, and he seems to be talking to what appears to be a just big, hulking, like hunched figure in like a lot of like furs and like cloth with like a big hood over their face. They're kind of like hunched over. You can't quite see their face. They got like these like sort of dark brownish yellow robes on. The hood's like draped down, and you can see this like just thick, tangled black hair hanging out of it. But you see one like grayish, just sinewy arm kind of resting on the counter, and just like by the shape and like the shade of the skin, like the arm and everything, you see like, oh, that's an Avarok. Who's talking to Eofor. And you just hear him say, as you're like coming in, he says, "That is why our prices don't change. We need to be dependable. So, I think what you're doing is good. We will keep this promotion. You have a more pleasing presence than myself." And he like turns, and you can just see like the red eyes underneath the hood. You can see like he's got like a beard kind of just hanging down. It's a little bit whitish, a little bit gray, like very dark gray. This is afternoon. Are you a customer?
Afternoon. Yes, I am.
Eofor? Says, I know her. He says, good. Have a pleasant day, miss. He turns.
You too, sir.
He's, welcome. That's my master. That's Mojuk.
Yeah, Lamia is pretty excited at that.
What?
Oh, sorry. We have a friend that's Avarok too, and I guess it's nice to see more around.
Yeah, he's a rarity, but he's not much of a people person. How can I help you today?
All right. So I was told to come here to get potions of acid and potions of healing or radiance. I forget which one of the two. I remember we talked about it, but then.
Well, I don't have any potions of acid. I do have some fairly strong alchemical acid here, though.
That should work.
Okay. Those are 10 gold each. No,
Okay.
Of course, being a regular, I'll be happy to sell them to you for 8.
Oh, thank you.
Or maybe just 9.
Yeah, that's fair.
Don't want to get myself in trouble. But, yeah, how many do you need? And he like, takes one out. You see this small, little, like, kind of, like a pyramid-esque glass jar
How many do you have?
A lot. It's
How
got
much
many
is a lot?
uses.
It's got many uses.
Yeah, right now, inventory is about 3 dozen.
They did tell me to grab a lot. So
That's-
10
that's-
each. And
Well, 9 each, but that's
Oh, right.
That's 36 of them.
6.
You want all 36?
They
You should
They told
think-
me to grab a lot. So okay, that'll be 324 gold.
I think you need to use your wisdom.
Next time,
My
we need to
0
specify-
modifier wisdom.
That means your average. That means your
I
average.
know.
Yeah.
but-
Next time, we need to specify.
Yep, it helps to be specific.
Yeah, but
Just-
a lot doesn't mean all that they have.
Yeah.
He's like,
If you
what
go
are
in and
you
say, they told me to
trying
buy a lot of
do?
donuts, so I bought all the donuts in the store. Like,
What are you trying to like? What do you need 36 pots of acid for? I mean, you don't have
so-
to.
I
tell
won't
me,
ever
it's-
need acid again, but
well, we're going to be opening up these sarcophagus we found, and it might have a thing that we can dissolve, that we need to dissolve, because it might be undead, kind of thing.
Oh,
So we want to fill up the sarcophagus with it.
everybody.
all right. Well, just if you don't mind some unsolicited advice, you don't actually need to submerge something in acid for it to dissolve. So I don't know if you'd need to fill the entire. This is a very strange conversation, but I don't know if you need to fill the entire sarcophagus with acid. I think maybe half or less full is probably fine, and it just may take more time.
That sounds logical to me. Okay, so how many less would that be? Would half would actually work? Hmm.
Yeah, without seeing it, it's hard to say, but
Oh, Lamia will be like, okay, so it starts right here and then goes all the way over here.
okay. And you're just trying to essentially dissolve a corpse. I mean, this stuff is pretty strong. Given enough time, it will definitely do that. I don't know. Maybe start with
10?
Yeah. Let's go with 10.
Okay, I can do 10.
Besides, if it works very well and the corpse dissolves completely, you can just move one of the other ones into it. I think.
Oh, that is an idea. Though they might not want us touching. They might not want anybody touching the corpses.
Then you would just need a proper container to scoop it out and dump it into the other. Glass tends to work well.
I'm just trying to think of the logistics in my head. That's my problem, not Lamia's. Lamia's smarter than I am.
Scoop,
So-
dump, scoop, dump, scoop, dump. Oh no, I got some on my finger. Like, yeah.
Well, okay then. I will buy 10 of those, and then. Well, do you have anything of radiant energy, or healing?
Radiant? Oh, so healing. Yeah, of course we have healing potions. They're well sought after. And we don't have a lot of them. Several get procured, by the ongoing military actions and things. But I've got about 4 cure light down here. Someone made an order and never picked it up, so 4 cure light down here, 3 cure moderate, and 1 serious.
Ugh. I know for a fact the other 2 are really expensive. So I'll take the cure lights.
Those are normally 50 each. Then we'll bump that down to 45. Call it
Okay.
a bulk discount.
All right, 45 times 4. Okay, and then plus 90 from the others. Okay, that's 270. Um, how much is the cure serious out of curiosity?
Significantly more expensive.
Yeah, I know.
They tend to go for about 750.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Ugh.
Can't discount it that
Oh,
much.
absolutely not. I do not blame you.
But we do have it here. Oh, of course. Since you're buying that much stuff, I can throw in a batch of, here we go, scones. Now, you don't have to take these. It's
Lamia
something...
brightens up, like,
well,
immensely.
They're not ordinary scones. So, I've been doing a little bit of work with the Rutson Bakery and adding some alchemical flair to some of the treats that they've brought over. And so there's 6 scones in here, different flavors. You won't even taste the alchemy, but they can have varying effects. They're all temporary, but they can be fun. Some may change your voice. Some may change the color of your skin. Some may make your hair or eyes glow. They can do all sorts of things. All harmless, all temporary. None will last longer than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's gonna definitely come with me. You said 300 and... Sorry. 300 and what for the serious?
The serious is 750.
750, sorry. I think I was thinking of what the cure moderate might be. But 750, yeah, I'll go ahead and take that too. Oh,
All
shit,
right.
I did that math wrong. Okay. What was the other one? Okay,
Sets that up there.
270 plus 750. Why are you doing that? My calculator keeps doubling on the 5, so it's making my math very confusing. Okay. I think that will be good enough. And if not, well, oh well. And
Okay.
Lamia will dump 1,020 gold. Well, actually, 1,021 gold. As a tip. Because that's what how she do.
Okay. So you hand that over. That goes into the coffers. You can definitely hear that it's overfilled one of them. And it's using a few back there. And you take your haul with you.
Oh, that was painful. But yeah. And I go and meet Hattie.
Okay. She's like over there at the meeting spot waiting for you, kind of just bouncing. She's like, did you find something?
I got 10 files of acid and 4 cure light potions
Walk
and
and
1
talk.
cure serious.
She's like walking as you continue. She's like,
Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
those will be good. That sounds expensive.
It was. I also got
Oh.
scones though.
Oh, neat. Do you want to eat them before we go back?
Not before we go back. I want to experience the adventure of everyone. Also,
Yeah, that
like
would be
he
nice,
said
though.
that someone can change. Some of them can change the color of your skin. Some of them can. Yeah, she'll explain.
Well, those do sound fun. I want everyone to eat one.
Exactly,
Okay.
especially. For Brong.
Yeah. It seems like it might be a hard sell, though.
Nah. Let's go.
Um,
We gotta go quick. Quick,
She's
quick,
like already,
quick.
She's already moving.
Yeah.
Just yeah. I went to talk to people about trying to get someone to come out, and they don't have anyone to do it. like shaman people aren't really back yet. I guess they're doing something important. So basically, I just instead kind of got us a job.
To just take care of it ourselves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're
don't
like-
worry. Eli did the same thing yesterday.
The guy was kind of surly, and so then, like, since he had an attitude, I kind of had an attitude, and he was like, well, if you're so tough, why don't you take care of it? And I'm like, well, if you're so cool, why don't you pay us to take care of it? This is a business. And he's like, okay, maybe, like, how many of those things are there? I said, there were, like, 3, and we killed a monster. And so we can maybe make, like, 500 gold?
Nice. Good job.
It might have been more, but I was being a butt, so...
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Still, I think that's a good job. I think Eli will be very proud of you.
Yeah, I think the outfit did most of the work.
Let's see. Is the caster level for the Cure Serious just 3?
Cure Serious is...
I mean, it is 3, but there's some classes on there that are 4, so I'm like, which one?
Double check. It's 3.
Okay, thank you.
Alchemist, right? So,
Alchemist ruining stuff for everybody.
well, that's not the caster level. That's a spell level. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the cast level should be 5? 4? 5. 5. I can't brain.
actually, I don't know. For Alchemist, it might be higher. 1 second. It is 7th.
Oh, dang.
They don't get their spells till
Dang.
7.
So it's 3d8 plus 7?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they go slow.
Okay. Alright, I got it. Woo! It's a very expensive potion. I do not want to have to use it anytime soon. Watch us use it tonight. Alright, are Hattie and I able to make it back? 'Cause I feel a little guilty.
Since you didn't add any other particular complications, I'll say, yeah, you can make it back without doing any rolls right now.
Cool.
But yeah, it is like almost dark by the time you get back.
Whew, we got back here in time. I'm gonna stand out here for a little bit. Wait, actually, is the moon out?
Tonight? No, it is not.
Never mind, I'm not gonna stay out here. Let's go inside, Hattie.
Okay. So you guys head inside. You got your haul of potions. Hattie will explain that she got you a job instead of getting you help.
That's going to be one of those, right? Thank you, Hattie. It's great. At least now we can get paid to almost die. And I know I sound really sarcastic, but I actually mean that. Because it's way better than almost dying for free.
It really is. Like, almost dying for free is super not fun.
Yeah, very much so.
There's no payoff or anything.
These healing potions or the files. I mean, all the files themselves are 90 gold, or of the acid. So, I would like to get reimbursed for that.
What did
Okay.
you end up buying again?
10
10.
files of acid, and
I mean, I guess that'll be enough. Could use more.
well, he said they're really potent, and that
Is-
if it dissolves the corpse, we can just move the other corpse into the acid.
Right.
Makes
How
And
do you
he's being
thump Sam?
sarcastic anyway. Which I will smack Sam like playfully for it, be like,
That was meta.
anyways,
That was fun.
Okay. Well,
It should be enough, right?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be more than enough, I'm sure. I'm just trying to decide what the best way to open one of these things is.
Oh, I got 4 cure light potions. Should we each hold on to one in case? I'm keeping the serious potion though.
Okay. I didn't even know you had one, so you could have just not told us. Anyways, yeah, I'll take a cure light just in case, defensively or healing wise. Either way, it seems like a good thing to have. Just in
Well, it's
case.
good to know that I have it in case I fall, and then you guys can take the healing.
What was the caster with him?
Just one on the cure light.
Yeah, just one.
Just make sure.
Okay, each of you grab one.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll take
Okay.
it.
I give one to Hattie too, since she's down here with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I give the third to Hattie.
Unless you tell her not to be.
Get out of my basement. No,
Rude.
no. After you sprung your ankle jumping down here.
She made her check. So.
Yes.
Sprang.
She
yes. It's a sprang.
My house.
Of course.
Normally aren't these like pushed on the top?
You gotta
No,
No, I
Hold
didn't
on.
mean physically how to open it. I meant
Oh.
I don't want to trigger anything how to open it. Physically, I assume we just push. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of sarcophagus, but generally it's a lid, right? And you just shove it. They usually are meant to slide.
I mean, I could always knock. I'll walk up to one of them.
What are you going to do if it knocks back?
Well, no, somebody's in there. I'll
You'll know it's locked.
yeah. Used to for shiggles. I'll take the crowbar and I'll just kind of tap on.
Ting, 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 ting.
Let's go with the center. The center one.
Room 2?
I'll be like, hello.
You hear water trickling, which is no different than it was before.
No, I didn't hear what you said.
You hear
Yeah,
water just tinkling around. That's it.
Well, there's nobody in them alive or willing to answer, or that speaks my language.
Were there any other books upstairs?
There's a bunch of stuff upstairs.
There were.
Yeah, that's true.
That room kind of exploded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you told us about the markings, right? Or did you not?
I mean, I'm sure I did. I don't know if
Okay.
I specifically stated that, but yes, I would tell you guys if they had weird markings on them.
Well, a part of me is kind of wondering if maybe there's like a code to opening these because of those markings. You know, you have to, like Sam knocked on one, maybe you're supposed to knock on them in a certain way. Or,
Possibly. But I think at this point, all we're going to figure out is by opening, you know?
I moved to the stage right one, and I knock on it, but I put my ear up to the coffin to see if I hear anything.
Roll me a perception check.
I mean, it is stone, but
It is
I mean,
indeed.
if you roll high enough. It's pretty good.
Okay. With the perception check of 30, you're leaning over and like kind of listening to it. You notice that Hattie creeps to the other side of it and goes, "Leave."
Mm.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
I don't understand what language it's.
Hattie, did you already eat one of the scones?
She like you hear like slosh, 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 she like rushes back over to where she was. She's like, "No, I didn't. I was just doing nothing, standing here, waiting." Did you hear anything, Sam?
Yeah, it said something about I want to eat the young girl first. I don't know. It was weird.
It's not what it's. Okay, fine. Well, I guess they're not answering.
And
Was that I hear it over somebody whispering at me?
I also got scones.
No.
I am investigating this one, by the
biscuits.
way, just to see if there's any
Which
gaps
one?
or anything.
Yeah.
The one on the left, the one I'm standing next to. If there's any gaps or anything, if there's anything odd about the way the lid is set, if there looks like there's any like mechanisms or triggers on the side.
Okay, give me a perception. Excuse me. It's 15. Keeping the 15?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start to examine it. You don't see anything that like completely stands out. You do still see that there's some of that. There's a little bit of moss stuff still in the crevices. Most of it got defoliated, so it's all gone. Most of it's gone. There's just little like dregs left over. You do notice what seems like marks kind of on the side of it, like something like scraped some of the stone between the lid and the base. Like maybe it's been opened before or adjusted with like a tool. But that's all you see with the 15.
Okay.
Lamia's gonna go look over to where the creature was and looks more specifically in the spot where like it could have ducked down and such.
It's completely dark.
It's completely dark? Okay.
It's like you'd have like, even if you're pretty sure like even if you like put your head under the water to like actually look down, it's just no light reaching it.
Sam, did I give you my capellite, or did I have... I had one in my inventory, but I was like, wait, why do I still have this? Did I give it to Sam or not?
I thought I got a miner's lantern. It's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lamia will turn on her capellite and see, getting closer, if there's anything better she can see more clearly.
Okay, give me perception.
That 20, nice.
So 31.
That's my second one tonight.
I know.
On perception.
So you pull the little switch on your cap of light and turns on, and then you like peer down into this, and it mostly just looks like rock and dirt and other like little bits of vegetation and like moss and things that are in there. I'm trying to see if there's like anything that stands out. You do see there's something in there that's a little bit shiny. You could maybe reach it. You gotta reach your whole arm in there, though.
Yeah. Hey, Sam, I see something shiny. Can you hold the back of my shirt?
You're gonna ask me to reach for it?
No, I wasn't gonna ask you to reach for it.
Yeah.
I was.
I can hold on to you.
Now she'll go ahead and try and reach it.
So unfortunately, you also have to go under the water, like you have to hold your breath and reach all the way in. So you hold your breath, get like all the way up to where like you're reaching in up to the shoulder. It's a good check for this. Give me just a dexterity check.
Yay. Bummer.
Keeping the 7.
I don't... Well, do you guys mind if I roll luck? I don't think we have any, but...
I don't think we have any luck either, but you can try.
Yeah, I didn't think we did. Okay.
I don't want to use this Fortunate Fate dice when I'm about to do opening the thing.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't expecting... That reminds me, though, earlier you had given Sam the choice, and we forgot that one of the rules we decided was that if the person holding the die wants to give it to another person, they can't deny that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever's got it has first and final say on when it gets used.
But I asked him if he wanted me to use it. If I had felt like he needed it, I'd have just used it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember you saying, giving him the option, but it was like we don't have the choice to say no.
But I didn't realize we had luck dice left either, so I wouldn't have
Yeah.
given him that option if I'd remembered we had luck dice.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
you ultimately pivoted to be like, oh, Jade, sure.
Yeah, we just used the luck. Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Oh shoot!
Oh,
What are you
raid.
doing, raiding us again?
Raid,
Awesome.
shout out.
Thank you.
Neon
Why do
Lights,
you
hey
do
guys. Welcome.
We got like 20 minutes left, but thank
Yeah,
you for
right
coming
near the
anyway.
end, but yeah, good to see
That's
you.
all
Good to
right.
see
You
you.
get
Welcome,
to
everybody.
you get to hang out and see the cool cliffhanger we get to leave on.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
We're in the cabin in the woods, and we found the sarcophagi underneath. And now we're debating whether or not to open them.
The cabin that you have stubbornly refused
My
to give
cabin
up
in the
on.
woods.
Yeah, being not a
Uh,
viable home.
It's
So yes,
viable.
the
It has a
7
roof and walls.
dexterity is the best I can do, Patrick.
Okay. So yeah, you reach in, you can like feel like the armor on like your gauntlet and stuff's like scraping against rock, and like you like pull out what you're pretty sure is like some roots or something. Fuck, that's not it. Like keep reaching in there, like checking again, reach in. You have to come up for air.
Yep.
You weren't able to get whatever that is. Like you look back in, you're like, yeah, I think it's still in there. You can try
Ugh.
again, but if you fail by much more at all, there's a chance you knock it down or lose it otherwise.
Yeah, here's the point where Lamia's like, I don't think I can reach it. Sam, do you think you could?
Sure, just hold on to my ankles.
Yep,
This is like
we'll do.
the opposite of what Sam used to have growing up, which was, Sam, can you get the thing off the tall shelf?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Sam, can you get the thing out the bottom? It's like,
Yeah,
I'm too tall.
this is now, Sam, I need you to get in a tiny hole and grab the thing, buddy.
Yeah. I'll take the time to take my armor off. Oh wait, there is no bonus. Like,
no
there's like,
penalty.
there's no penalty beforehand anyway, but
Yeah.
it's just thematically.
And you know, thematically, you could have heard Lamia's kind of smacking up against something.
Scrape, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so you get out of that. Give me a perception check. Because this is not easy to see. It's not automatic.
27.
Okay. And I'll give you a +2 from Lamia pointing it out. So 29. So yeah, you're able to spot it. You're like, oh, okay, I think I see what she's talking about. And hold your breath, go down and start trying to get it. Give me just a dexterity check. Satine.
that's better than
Reach
mine.
in,
Better than a 7 to 7.
like grab onto something. No, that's not. Try to like. You think you get something that feels more manufactured. You kind of scraping your nails and stuff on whatever and try to get it loose. Finally, you're able to like free whatever it is and you pull that out. Get all the way up. Like he's just covered in like kind of this gooey other stuff, that the same stuff you are, Lamia.
Yeah.
So, okay, what do I have? It looks like a silver necklace.
Oh.
Here you go.
There is some kind of flat plaque at the end with an engraving on it.
Eli, is this magic?
I've done pretty good not to touch
I'm like
persons here.
doing this thing. I'm like going around the thing and be like, no, what is it? What? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Yeah, I wasn't listening. I have detect magic up while I'm looking at the sarcophagus as I'm going around it. So I'll just go look at that thing.
You do not see a magic aura on it,
Alright.
but you do see what you think is magical writing on it.
No, I'm gonna do read. Wait a second. Like, I
You didn't see an
inspect it
aura.
further though, just in case. As I was about to say, I'm gonna read that. Hold on.
We found this in the hole over there where the thing likely came out of.
Yeah, it looks like it probably like fell and like washed into there at some point, maybe like. But the whole thing is wet, so maybe that thing like grabbed it and dragged it in. You don't know, but
Could have been attached to something.
yeah, it would have been. So you examine it a little bit further, so you definitely don't see any kind of magical aura on it. So unless they went through the trouble of like putting incendiary runes or something on it and then magic auraing it so that nobody could tell.
That'd be
that-
super weird, but it's happened before. But there's no way for me to tell other than reading it.
Yep.
So yeah, I will cast read magic.
So you can't read magic. You look at the front of this little plaque thing there. it seems it has a date, which since we don't have like a great calendar or whatever right now, the date is from 3 years ago, almost to the day. And it says magic writing is a little bit odd, so it's not like just like actual words, but kind of what you're picking up on it is something about that day. Whoever received this received it to mark a landmark of an experiment of some kind.
Okay.
That basically was done using probably like a ceremony spell or something. Is probably why it's done in this magical writing. But you do pick up things that translate well enough that you think you might know just a little bit more. I'm debating. I think this is just going to be Knowledge Arcana.
Okay. Knowledge Arcana.
22. Nice. Okay. You think you piece something together.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure RM stands for Rot Moss.
Ah.
And that maybe those are labeling, because this is about an experiment, so that must be labeling samples.
Okay. Well, that makes me real worried about what's actually in here, but we're going to still have to open it up and figure it out. Well, back to the old drawing board. I get like a kerchief or a cloak or not a kerchief out of my pocket, whatever. I tie it around my face. I'm not breathing in whatever's in this thing.
Yeah.
I go and I start
probably
getting,
wet it too.
Yeah, I'll dig through the water. I start getting pittons and I stick them on the sides of the thing. And I start trying to hammer the pittons to wedge the thing up. I don't want to knock the whole lid off. I just want to wedge it up.
Should we cover our mouths too?
I mean, I would. That's why I did it.
Hattie will cover
Don't
hers.
use the blanket.
I wasn't going to use the blanket.
Whatever you do, don't use it. Can we please just, when we burn this house down, can we throw the blanket in there? Trying to upset both of my party members now.
Okay, so everybody gets wet rag over the mouth. It sucks
Yeah.
breathing through it, but it's way less likely anything gets through it.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're gonna try to go with the pittons, get this thing slowly wedged open. Are you in a rush, or are you just taking your time and as long as it takes?
Just kind of hammering it. I just want to create a gap right now because I want to do searching shadows to have it go in there and look specifically for a body.
Okay.
It's before I open it and
Smart.
then potentially get something sprung on me.
Right. Okay, so you're able to kind of wedge these pittons through there just enough that there's a little bit of space. You can tell goes all the way through. There is. You just barely notice it in the light off of either Lamia's cap or Sam's fucking candle on his face, or lantern on his face, and one of the two you kind of see it there's it's probably Sam's, honestly, because it's like a beam, so you can see the contrast between it and the dark. You can see this little bit of either dust or spores or something is kind of coming out of it, very faint. You probably instinctively hold your breath, or at least step back. But yeah, you get a little bit of a gap in there, and you can see that there is a little bit of something flowing out of it. You're not getting much of a smell now because of the cloth, but I'm gonna go ahead and boop searching shadows.
I found. Here it comes, right here. All right. And yeah, I have the shadows look for a specific thing, which is a body, like a humanoid body.
Okay. Same modifier. What's the modifier? Perception. Cash level plus your charisma or intelligence, whatever is higher. Nice.
Mhm.
Okay. Excuse me.
All right. Well, there we go. There's my Shadows Perception check. I rolled a 2.
Can pick up and move intended objects. Hold on. You are aware of its shape and size and can order them to try and seize it. Okay. I was trying to think, like, what feedback do you get from this? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep that too?
Yeah, I'm gonna unfortunately keep the 2.
It's fair. Or actually, I guess because how long does this last? Oh, just concentration. As long as you concentrate on it.
Yep.
Okay, so you can take 10 or take 20 on the check.
Or I'll take 20 on the check then. I'll sit there and concentrate, and because I can change as long as I continue concentrating, I can change what I'm looking for with them too. So
okay, just taking a couple of minutes, just like being really thorough. So you definitely get that. At first, it's like, okay, yeah, I can definitely tell there's. Hold on, wait a minute, that's weird. Okay, it's not a body.
mm-hmm.
It probably doesn't fit the image that most of you were likely thinking in your head of a skeleton or a zombie, like a corpse inside. It is several very small, very tiny bodies, seemingly composed of birds, foxes, other rodents. Lots of tiny little bones seem to be filling that space.
I will tell that to everybody. That's what the shadows can find. I'm gonna also change their criteria real quick to see if I can have them find a casting focus style thing is what I'm looking for now. So anything that would be a wand or an amulet, I guess, are the 2 things I'm really looking for.
Okay. So you have them continue searching, and you're not finding nothing like wand-like. Maybe an amulet. No, or maybe several amulets. They're stones. They're cut gems.
Oh, okay.
Inside, there are 2 of them. In this one, right? In this one sarcophagus.
Yeah.
You can tell there's 2 cut gems in there. Obviously, you don't know what kind they are.
Right.
Though the shadows could bring them out.
Yep. I will have them do that if I can. I'll probably have to wedge the lid a little bit more. I'll be like, Sam, can you bring that crowbar so we can wedge this a little bit more so I can get these gems out? Because it's probably not a big enough space to fit a gem through, I imagine.
Mm-hmm. So you go over and it just raises up a little bit. It's a heavy fucking lid.
No.
Yeah, there's definitely some more just coming out, but like I'm actually just kind of instinctively leaning away from it, but nothing comes of it yet. So
Yeah.
you get it wedged over a little bit more, then you see these shadows seem to like ooze out of this thing, like a tiny little waterfall of darkness, and bring 2 equally dark gems out. And you instantly recognize them as onyx gems.
Mm-hmm. Well, I suppose that makes sense. Onyx gems are typically used in necromancy and in things like Raise Dead and stuff as a component. So
Create undead.
yeah, create undead too.
Raise Dead uses a diamond. That's the actual
Yeah.
non-thing.
Yeah.
But
I was like, wait a minute.
Well, we're
didn't know
looking
that.
at I'm trying to build a zombie moss, I guess.
That sounds gross.
Bad. If we can wedge this thing up big enough, we might need to just pour some of that acid in there and see what happens. Or if we can scoot the lid at least to give us a gap. I'm worried about all of these spores that are coming out of here, but I think pouring something like liquid in will help neutralize them, hopefully. We want to keep them out of the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think that would be good? She has like 3 bandanas tied around her face.
Alright, well then in that case, let's try and wedge this thing open just enough that we can at least get to pour in.
Okay. So because it's really fucking heavy. I imagine, Lami, you're gonna help with this. Hattie's probably gonna help. I'm gonna need... So probably strength from you, Lamia, with... which is just gonna be you. And then it's a dex check from you, Sam, which Hattie's gonna aid at, so you're gonna get a +2 to yours. So I need both of those checks. One, obviously, is like basically it's like you need strength, but you also need control.
Yes,
Like,
I agree. The
pushing it too
control one
far.
is more important.
Yeah.
Running
Is that
late
with
in
the
the
+2?
Yep.
It is. Okay, it's an 8.
I'm gonna roll luck. We
Okay.
don't have any, but we do have.
Oh,
Dude, what do you
Motherfucker.
know? Now it's
thank you,
11.
whoever gave us 2.
Who do you think it was?
It was Ellie.
So
Ellie's the only one that loves us.
Okay.
I say that, but she also gives you food too, Patrick.
Yeah. So, Lami, are you keeping the 13 for strength?
Yeah?
See, 11's not a terrible fail. 8's
No.
pretty bad fail.
It's,
Like,
yeah, it's good enough that so you make a little bit of progress, but it's not quite wide enough that you could like easily make sure like you could maybe start to pour the acid in there, but it's gonna take like hours. It's just such a small space that you've made so far. So
Like
the
a
same
glass
set of
funnel.
checks again.
Okay.
Same set of checks. Same.
I was thinking
modifiers.
about too, actually. Though I was trying to think of what those things are. That the basically the glass tubing that you connect to like flasks or beakers with for chemistry. I can't think of what this pipettes. Get one of those to pour the acid through.
Oh, good.
that's much better.
Hi.
There we go.
So yeah, you're able to make a decent amount of space. You definitely are seeing more of the spores coming out now. See, Lami, you're doing the strength side, which I imagine is the side like actually doing like the crowbar, which I should have given you a +2, honestly, because crowbar should add a +2. But that's fine.
Yeah.
What you needed was a 17. So,
Oh, that worked.
Yay.
excuse me. So, you are able to like get enough space that it opens. But Lamia, I need a fortitude save.
Oh, good. At least that's my best.
Rag is giving you a +2 to the save.
Okay.
Here, whoop, with 2
Plus
bottles,
2.
by the way, of the acid ready to go. Like,
Okay, good.
Nice. So yeah, as you get that open, there's sort of this like waft of the like what you imagine of the spores and stuff. The other two of you like probably are able to notice it, that like the face mask that she's wearing is getting kind of grayish and there's little black dots and things all over it. Like it's starting to kind of collect on there. And yet, Lami, you start to like, you know, as you get that open, you're trying to kind of catch your breath. You do notice it's a little bit harder to catch your breath, and you start kind of getting that almost like hyperventilate, or that just like not enough air sensation. Like, ah, shit, I probably need to take this off.
I need to go upstairs.
Yeah. Where it's not like super intense at first. It's just like, oh shit, okay, I don't want to touch this, so I can't like, and I don't want to breathe in this air. So you're like, yeah, I gotta get out of here for a second. So you head back up, probably get something else, like get that gross mask off your face. You're like, oh god, it's got stuff on it. But yeah, you switch that out and then probably start heading back down. But yeah, so you're able to get that, pop those, and start dumping in acid. How much of the acid do you use in this one? You have 10.
3 to start.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I want to
I
see
agree,
how
3.
far 3 gets us.
Okay. So you dump 3 in there, and you can definitely hear it starting to hiss, and there's some like bubbling, and it begins to like pick up pretty rapidly, just. And like you just like hear this rolling, bubbling start happening, and there's like a little bit of like steam or smoke starting to curl up out of it, just like little faint plumes occasionally. But yeah, it definitely seems like it's working. It's taking a little bit of time, You can hear it's like mostly loud on the end that you're pouring it in, so like maybe didn't get all the way across the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's probably just a matter of time. You may need to like find a way to like try to get the liquid onto the other side of it, or whether you have to like fucking prop this thing up a little bit. So
That's what I was thinking.
Tough, but or well, it'd be probably easier to like just dig out from under it on the other side so it tilts.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know that's gonna take some time before it's like to the point where you maybe want to check it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for the sake of brevity, because I know we're a little bit over, are you guys gonna basically do the same thing for the others?
Rinse and repeat, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm not gonna bother searching shadows all of them because I had to let go of concentration to do this other stuff, and I don't want to just keep casting that. So I'm gonna just assume that they're the same thing. Dangerous or not to make that assumption, but you know.
I'd agree that's dangerous, but I mean, you're
Well,
the
what if a
boss,
hot
so
vampire girl's in there who just
I don't
loves
think-
country boys.
I don't think you ended up doing anything else. You could still be concentrating on it.
Okay, all right. Well, then in that case, I will check each one for gems and body parts.
yeah,
Like
what kind of corpses are in there?
Animal bodies,
So you
Wait,
definitely find
aminals.
it seems like it's the same setup.
Okay.
Lots of little animal bones. You find like different ones. Some you're like identifying like kind of large bugs and other things like centipedes and other stuff. Seems to be more of those concentrated in the middle one, and like the last one seems to have more like reptiles and that kind of thing. So they just have like sort of different mixes of bones, but they're all small. They're all like either chitinous or little bony things. But you kind of know the feel of it too, or like the shape of it too. You can definitely tell there's like big patches of that moss, or that moss inside each of them. And you also find 2 onyx gems in the other 2. Is like it's a total of 4 more onyx gems after the other 2. So for this last bit, put simply, it's going to be pretty much that same set of rolls.
Okay.
So Lamia at strength +2, Sam at dex +2, and then Lamia, unless you change your like who's doing what, I'm gonna need a fort save.
Yeah. She probably won it. There's the strength. +2 on that.
Okay, you didn't add the +2.
I did.
You did. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then Sam, you got an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Keeping that 8.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. Well,
You
we
got
didn't roll
one
luck
luck
again.
die, but
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
A 12.
I'll use it. I don't care.
All right. Yeah. You get a gap. Lamia fortitude save +2.
Oh, I
Acid
forgot to add the +2.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fine.
thankfully, it didn't matter, but
Okay. So you dump 3 more into that one, and then the last one.
Yep.
Same set of rolls here.
I do want to say that, like, I throw in the dirty math. I mean, if I have whatever I took off,
Replacing the masks.
with what the masks I'm replacing, I throw the dirty ones into the acid.
That makes sense.
Yep. Disposing of them
You
properly.
go upstairs, change out of it, like bring that one back down, and yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I communicated that. +2 strength.
Hey, 13. It's, I think about what I need.
Yeah. Okay. 3 more, so it leaves you with 1 more vial of acid. That starts bubbling. You can hear it going in there, but they all seem to be cooking.
Well,
You just have to leave it,
you
let
know
it
what?
work.
That's what I was gonna say. I say we all go wait upstairs, throw these masks in one of these, go upstairs and enjoy a nice time of not thinking about this for at least an hour.
I need one more modifier. I mean, one more
Oh, yeah, your
fortitude save.
Thank you. Yes.
And the nice thing about this is if it leaks out, it just goes in the water.
It does have the +2 on that.
Okay. You keeping it? I have to ask.
Sam used the stunt die.
Yeah, he
You can
used
click
all
it.
the luck.
Luck. Yeah.
You can click it.
I can click it, but it's gonna say,
I
"Yep."
think you can get the fortunate fate. I think we should use it. So go for
Are
it.
you sure?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
this
it
is what
doesn't
I was
matter.
saving
I
it
just
for.
said, okay.
But also, this is what I was saving it for. Was this
Yeah.
exact scenario? So
It
Okay,
was indeed.
so +2.
I think Patrick just wants us to use it.
I definitely do.
yeah, he does.
Okay, that's better.
Fine.
That's better than a 7 than the
Okay.
7 that I rolled.
So yeah, Lamia goes through 3 masks, but you guys get it done. You're able to get all these things cooking. Nobody starts like feeling weird or woozy or anything like that. You get rid of the old masks, throw those in there. You're gonna have to like go out and like clean off your clothes and all that other stuff. Well, Eli won't, but everyone else will.
Insta clean.
Sam, the only other thing is, do you go and check this other stuff over here? Because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
remember.
I think he asked me to a
Yeah.
long time ago.
I
He
did.
did.
I did. But
Yeah,
stuff
but you got
kept
interrupted.
happening.
Yeah.
Survival
Yeah,
or
you got attacked.
nature?
Yeah. Give me a knowledge nature.
It's okay if we go a little over, because next week is break week.
22.
Yeah, sure.
Next week is indeed break week.
22. Nice. Okay. So you start to look through this, and yeah, you're recognizing some of the items and things inside of here as like definitely some like healing herbs and things that can be used in poultices, and obviously some are just for sustenance, like some are just like little grains and what are the fuck is the word? Like little cuttings of different plants and stuff like that. Some of it is dried, some of it seems like completely fresh. None of it is rotted or seemingly going off. Which, since this is the first time you're actually getting to see it, it's like that's kind of surprising because like none of this stuff is perishable. Not all of it's dried. You see like berries and fruit and all sorts of just little different edibles and things in there. So not like those kind of edibles, but like
Yeah,
food.
I'm gonna take a berry
So-
before I go to bed.
But yeah, it's like a lot of useful things you could definitely use to like patch up wounds, things you can definitely use just for like food on the road. There's like honey and all sorts of shit in here. And I imagine naturally leads you over to the other set of things, and you find a few other supplies and some some shelving looking things and like little boxes and stuff that have like separated compartments, and it clicks. You know what this stuff is for. This is for an item called a traveling garden, which is normally something that you use on like a heavy cart. It's like a whole outfit inside of like a heavy cart. Let me pull the thing up. Yeah, it's worth about 200 gold, weighs 500 pounds. It's 500
Good.
pounds of stuff.
Gravy.
Because it's just specialized boxes and pots
LeBron!
and all sorts of stuff. Well, it's not like
that might
it's
need
not
a
one item,
three-person job.
Yeah.
right? But it's not one item. Like you can move it in parts, right? It's already separated into 2 sections. It seems like a lot of the
it's just like
perishables and things that aren't just seeds or other stuff that can be used later is like stored in here, and the rest of it is like dried goods, seeds, other stuff that keeps forever, basically. Like there's some like animal feed. There's all sorts of stuff in the other like piles. But you actually are fairly familiar with this item, and like if you had a cart or something, like you could get this assembled into a traveling garden. But in this case, you could like put it up on like a wall or something like that, just like get it all assembled elsewhere and keep up with it, and it will actually basically it functions as a healer's kit. That provides 5 uses per day.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
nice.
never exhausted.
Wow.
It's never exhausted as long as you upkeep it. And in addition, those who ingest a daily variety of fresh herbs and vegetables from the garden gain a +1 bonus on saving throws against disease.
Really good.
That's gonna definitely be my interior.
We're gonna have to come up with a little pulley system or something to just kind of like pull this stuff out, so you don't have to try and like pass it up the ladder, because that'd be really difficult.
Yeah.
That way you
cast,
can just put it upstairs and take care of it. Since you're determined to live here, regardless of all of the things screaming that you should not, in fact, live here.
I'll just cast Carry Companion on Shorelhawk and have him fly it up.
The man from Ju-On 2 who turns off the fax machine would be
Yeah,
disappointed in you.
Right? But yeah, I'll paste it in here for people if they want to look at it. I'll paste it in here because you guys want to look at
Oh,
it.
carry companion. Not that's carrying.
That's
the
a
bird.
different thing, yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of the other spell. You know.
Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like over time, you can get it up the ladders. It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but Hattie seems super excited, so you've got at least one person who will help you. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up our session.
I will.
Well over. Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and tell all the chickens to get back in the coop.
Ah.
Oh, I rolled a natural 1 on that spell recovery.
Oh, that's right. You won the snow
And
pole
now
tonight.
you won. No, we
Well,
were
he had done it
tied
earlier.
until that point.
Yeah,
Because
Oh, were
I had
you
also
tied?
rolled a nat 1.
Yeah,
We were,
yeah.
but he just rolled a nat 1. So
Yeah.
he just now won.
It's like, you guys,
Almost.
ladies, get back in your house. What are y'all doing? And
I've been telling them, they just don't listen to me no more.
it's dangerous out here.
I forgot the chickens were Southern
I
Bells.
love the chicken.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh.
We was
Get 'em
just
all
out
back
here
in.
getting worms.
No, I understand. It's just dangerous to be out here too long. I'll get y'all a door put in so you can come and go as you please.
Oh, well, thank you kindly. They're all just like filing back in. But yeah, we'll wrap
I'll
there.
Jerry ring it so it stays closed.
getting the chickens back to safety. Now it's fucking dark outside. Right? Wait a second. Hell no.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, my gosh.
that is that. We will come back to Into the Storm in 2 weeks, where I guess we'll figure out what else Sam is doing with his new house and how well
And
they're,
we're eating scones.
where the group eats scones and checks on if those bodies have dissolved.
Yep.
So,
See you in a fortnight. That is.
Uh,
Into the storm.
next time,
Well, yeah, but we'll be here for next week doing some kind of shenaniganery.
Shenanigans.
Also, rest in peace, Toriama. I just did a DBZ reference, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that happened.
Doesn't
Like
feel
when we were
real,
playing
man.
Thursday, I saw that. I was like, I'm not gonna mention it. I'm gonna
Yeah, I didn't see
already
it till
knew. I already knew.
like
wait.
I saw it in the morning or whatever. Whenever I woke up, like it was the first thing on my phone because it was in
Yeah.
every kind of anything I'm in my For You page was just tons of things about.
Yep.
It's like
I won't lie to you, like, because it was like the first thing I saw when I woke up, and I almost called into work.
I almost
Yeah, I
just,
don't blame you.
I was like I kind of just want to go back to bed and then wake up and then it won't
Yeah.
be real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Akira
you know?
Toriyama, creator of Dragon Ball, passed away.
Yes.
Sorry for you to hear about it this way.
Very-
Yeah,
Right.
sorry, Ellie.
Very
Yeah, it
disappointing
was-
because like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z got so many people like
Yes.
into anime, but also just like through things as kids, as like
Mm.
young adults, whatever. Like it
Yeah, I
was-
literally wouldn't be alive if I had not caught a Dragon
So-
Ball Z.
yeah, there's so many things to so many different people.
Molly, remind
Sounds
me
like
to tell
Goku.
you the joke I thought of.
Oh
I don't wanna say
yeah.
it right
Oh
now.
my gosh.
I
Anyways,
appreciate it, but I really don't want to.
I'm
Came out
gonna
late,
Yeah,
stopped the
that's
bus
fine.
from hitting you or something. Like,
I'm gonna do the closing bits and then bid everyone adieu when we go to
And
raid.
And we're
But
gonna go raiding
Yeah.
somebody that deserves
Yes.
the Discord link is in the thing. It's pinned. If you want to jump in the Discord, tell us your stars and wishes. You know what you love, what you want to see more of. Also, you can just memes and all the nonsense that it is our Discord. We post gifs all the time because we communicate via gifs. But then, you know, we've also got all the socials. Don't forget that the replay of the shows comes out every Monday on the YouTubes, so you can catch up or watch things you missed, or go back and watch the Skeletons episode. It was session 40. I put it in the chat earlier, just so you know if you want to figure out my diabolical plan of getting skeletons to steal my health potions off me. And it worked.